Welcome to the MC Motorsports iRacing SimStock series here. We are back. We are back after a little break. Usually we've been racing pretty much every week, night recently, but from now, things have been picking up both in real life and on the sim for MC Motorsports in general here, as the Rebel Valley Sim Club, formerly Asphalt Media, back in full swing. So prioritizing that for these recent times. Speaking of Rebel Valley Sim Club, here's the owner of it, Robbie DeVore, on the racetrack. He's looking to make his third start in the SimStock series with 3 minutes left to practice. Either way, going back to my point, really opens up Friday nights as our only available choice really to do racing. So from here on out, we're looking for the next couple weeks, it's probably just going to be Friday nights we're looking to race. Whether it be 2 to 3 races, we got 3 on deck tonight. Starting with race number 1 here at Michigan International Speedway, bringing the mini stocks here for the first time in series history. Justin Wallace in the 75. We got a lineup of a lot of cars and a lot of names here who we're familiar with who are racing tonight. Ryan Gillette. Here's the number 12 of Paul Harrell. I believe it's done a race before. Robbie DeVore, Brad Cmejla, Wyatt Blair, Jackson Cottingham. All these guys have done races. Zayden Cortinas, Cameron Face. Mateo Mitchell, one of the new drivers making his debut. Landon Slagan, a SimStock winner. Chase Monzalewski back after a one-night ban. Keith Ingram, multi-time SimStock winner. Nathan McLaughlin still looking for his first SimStock win. Here we got Austin Mitchell, who's making his debut here in SimStock. Asphalt Media regular Austin K. Mitchell. Others in the session, Cole Trudeau also here, but Andrew Colvin making his debut. Cameron Face here in the 85. Cole Trudeau in the session as well. There's a couple others. George Karafides will not be able to race. He's done every single SimStock race, but tonight had plans. It is his birthday, so birthday plans there for him. But great racing here down the back straightaway. Here in practice, we're back. A little bit of a break here at SimStock. 20 people in the session now. Let's see who else is here. We got Matt Reek. Elric George, Cannon Vaughn are a couple other names that we did not see the schemes yet. But those guys all will be here. It's a full field, pretty much a full field of cars. Racing here. Now, Bradford running the MC Motorsports scheme. Usually we said that we didn't allow MC Motorsports schemes, but really we don't really care anymore. But this is not really an actual MC Motorsports, like actual team ride. We don't run MC Motorsports in SimStock, as it wouldn't make sense to have the owner of the team, the owner of a league, have a team, in the series. That would probably, while I would not be biased with it, people could say it is in certain situations. So that's why we don't bring MC Motorsports team to this stable. But Bradfield's still running the MC Motorsports 83 scheme, but it's really not. It's still kind of legacy racing car right there. None of the lightning fast esports cars in the race. Michael Good, number 1 op after wrecking me last night. Rebel Valley Sim Club for the win. But either way, Michael Good is our recent 2-race winner. The last 2 race winners, Michael Good will not be able to go for the 3-peat in the general SimStock. Ryan Gillette, he's been screwed a lot. We know it. We're seeing him, I believe, 2 starts in the series, maybe 3. Each race has been up front at the end, but ends up just getting, seems like, screwed at the end of each race, whether it be getting turned, whether it be getting intentionally wrecked. He's made like 3 or 4 or 5 starts, actually, now that I think about it a little more. But everyone on the racetrack, 15 seconds left in practice. Just trying to get back in the groove. It's been 1 week since we last raced SimStock. There's going to have road course racing for the first time SimStock. Race 3 at Lime Rock Park Classic. And breaking news, we're looking to potentially evolve past the mini stocks and street stocks with one special car, and that's the Formula V's. That's one car I would make an exception. I know it's absolutely not a stock car, thus the SimStock name not really working out, but Formula V's at Lime Rock Park Classic, one of the greatest car track combos in history. It would be fun to have a race with that at some point, but we're still just going to stick these street stocks and mini stocks for now. 5 minutes of qualifying. Brad Schmill going to be the first to get on the track, followed by Keith Ingram, Zayden Cortinas. Here's Cole Trudeau, who's on the racetrack now for the first time. No practice laps for him. Cole Trudeau, I believe, a 2-time SimStock winner. Back behind the wheel tonight. Mateo Mitchell, one of the new drivers. I don't think there's relation to Austin Mitchell. There's another driver in the field. Just fell slow to get it rolling, Paul Harrell. Let's see what we do have our all-time stats. We got 12 viewers, so there is still time to register. To search SimStock in hosted sessions, all one word, and no password. Anyone can join if you own the content. No safety license requirements. But I believe Paul Harrell has made some starts before. He has made one start, and that was back at Street Stock 2008 Atlanta, where he finished 14th. So that race, I believe, was the one where everyone kind of wrecked right off the bat. So he is back for his second start. Great to have him back. Jackson Cottingham also in the series tonight. Andrew Colvin. Brand new drivers. Wyatt Blair. Cameron Face. Landon Slagan. Brad Cmejla. Chase Modzalewski. Justin Wallace. Mateo Mitchell. Ryan Gillette. Everyone getting on the racetrack. Here's Matt Reek for the first time. We get to look at the 16 scheme. Done multiple starts, been in position to win multiple times. Just hasn't been able to put it all together. Nathan McLaughlin running 57 here, Flow Racing. But everyone on the racetrack for qualifying. Let's see, who do we got? Anyone able to get laps? Looks like Brad Cmejla is going to be setting his first of 2 laps down right here. Crosses the start-finish line and will end up for his first lap. Top of the boards for now. He gets beat up by Chase Modzalewski. Up the racetrack at turns 1 and 2, not wrapping the bottom like you would want to for a lap. Way up the racetrack here, Brad Cmejla got to be right on that yellow full throttle track, so probably will not end up being a pole lap for him. Let's see who else we got on the racetrack here. 12 cars have set times on the board. Here's Austin Mitchell, owner of Austin Mitchell Racing. That's not a registered SimStock team just yet, but potentially will bring operations here. He's finally discovered SimStock and will now bring his tenures here. But yeah, we've done a couple street stock races here at Michigan, but so far we have not done this. Oh, well. Who do we have here? Ty LeClaire. Unbelievable. This is an NR Night in America top tier driver, multi-time winner, qualified racer. Ty LeClaire from Taunton, Massachusetts in the 33. Great to have him making his SimStock debut, but that is one of the names that we do recognize very well. See who we all got in. 22 entries. Nicholas Larson, another one to join. See who else we got on the racetrack here. Jackson Cottingham around after his laps are over. Colvin is 14th on the charts. And Ty LeClaire is going to be interesting. One of the favorites to potentially win. Landon Slagan slots in currently 13th. Here's Elric George, who's already done a race before, and that was back at Las Vegas with the mini stocks. One of the best finishes we've ever had in SimStock history so far. Elric George was able to get that done. But yeah, Michigan is like our home track. Our first ever SimStock race was here. It's just a good track to run. I'd say this one in Charlotte, which we go right after, it's a good couple welcome back races. Here's Nicholas Larson. Another name that sounds really familiar, but I don't think... It's just another name that sounds familiar, but I don't really think I've ever raced with him. LeClaire ends up 13th on his first lap. And now up the track here into these next factors of corners. Well, apparently sponsored by McConey Setup Shop as of our overlays here, whenever he last filled those out. Here's Cannon Vaughn, who's 20th and jumps up to 17th. Cole Trudeau is going to end up 5th on the boards. Both the Mitchells are 2nd and 3rd. Mateo Mitchell, I believe, is 2nd with Austin Mitchell 3rd. No relation, I'm pretty sure, between those guys. But either way, Ty LeClaire is going to wrap up his 2nd lap and will jump from 13th up to 9th. So some solid gains for Ty LeClaire. And with that, I think it's time to get the racing action underway here. We're going to explain the rules to our racers. And let's get this underway. All right, everyone, we got SimStock racing action live broadcast on the MC Motorsports YouTube channel. Got live commentary, live action, a live broadcast here you can watch back. After this, we're heading to Charlotte Motor Speedway 2018 modern version with the mini stocks as well. Race 3, going road course racing for the first time with the mini stocks at Lime Rock Park Classic version. So looking forward to the full night of racing that we have here. A 3-race triple night of action. We got a couple new names, but for the most part, everyone has done a start here. But lap cars, you can get laps back at any time under caution. Just go to the outside, we'll clear black flags. All control cars on the restarts must launch in the restart zone, or you will be black flagged. Cars in the back, no jumping the restart like a lot, or you will get instantly kicked. Make sure you're not getting too much laps back to the point where you lap the whole field under caution. That will be an instant kick because that messes up our scoring systems. But otherwise, just race clean, race respectfully, keep your anger in check. We've had to suspend a couple people for a night or two recently, so let's just make sure we're being respectful here to all the racers. But we got 25 laps. 1 fast repair is also in your inventory for the race. Infinite tire set changes, which I don't know if will be necessary, but either way, just be respectful, be clean. You can join our Discord. Discord link for our new people is in our YouTube live stream description. You can find it there, or in our iRacing session description. So let's get this underway. We will throw cautions. One last note, we will throw cautions for wrecks that are mainly up front. If there's a single couple car wreck way in the back, we might throw it, but probably will not. It's just to get some green flag racing underway. But if the field kind of gets spread out, we might end up throwing a caution. If as more cars wreck, if we get multiple single car spins over the course of many laps, then we will throw cautions to get everyone bunched back together. But either way, let's get to it.
What's the YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel is going to be MC Motorsports. MC space Motorsports. Yep, that's live right there.
I'll try to remember how to shift to right.
And with that, we are ready to go. Just like that, we are ready to get underway. Nathan McLaughlin wins the pole here, and for 25 laps, we will get SimStock action back underway here. Nathan McLaughlin in the 57 going to bring him to the green lights, which will signify the start of this race. Here we go. Let's go to our widespread view for the start. Green flag is in the air. Full field of about 22 cars at Michigan. With the mini stocks, we are underway. Zeta Cortinas already looking to the outside on Cameron Face. Cameron Face, another one of those drivers who seems to consistently get robbed here in the SimStock series. Still. Oh, we got a car blowing up in the back. Trouble. It's Matt Reek. Matt Reek, engine goes in the 16 car. Misses shift. These mini stocks so hard to shift properly, and that's going to separate this whole second pack. We saw Landon Slagan do that at Legacy Charlotte last time we were here at the mini stocks at Legacy Charlotte in SimStock. It was Austin Mitchell sideways in the number 5. But either way, it was Landon Slagan who missed a shift. We heard him in the pre-race interview say, hopefully I remember how to shift this time. So that's right, but Matt Reek unfortunately will have to come in for a fast repair right off the bat. He might even have to tow that car. It's already a disaster for Matt Reek early, but so far it's 3 wide racing all throughout the pack. Yeah, this is one of the best combos with the mini stock cars. And look at this back here. The second pack is all separated. It's 2 completely distinct packs right now on the racetrack. So we'll see if I don't know if we'll throw a caution for anything that happens back here. We see contact back here. The number 3 of Nicholas Larson with some contact back up front in this top pack, which will probably prioritize here when it comes to yellow flag conditions. Everyone get on the racetrack. Got a widespread camera view here to see what's going on. Look at that. They're 5 wide back here in this second pack. Oh, absolutely no help. Oh, there goes Justin Wallace and the number 13 of Elric George. Ryan Gillette already having problems as well. It's a 2-car wreck deep in the field. Looks like Matt Reek nursing it to the pits. Back up front, Nathan McLaughlin, Cameron Face. Cameron Face on GoldenEye Express Racing Team here, his own team here in the SimStock series. But down the backstretch they go. Wow, just great racing. Great racing all throughout. one of the widest tracks there is. Auto Club might be a little wider, but otherwise I think Michigan is the widest track. Mateo Mitchell able to clear McLaughlin, and that's what's cool about this track. The outside is extremely dominant with the progressive banking each groove has. And this pack consists right now at the tail end with Leclerc. It looks like about a 10-car pack here so far. And we got others around in the back. Oh, trouble. Robbie DeVore has spun around in the number 6 car. This is at the way deep tail end of the field. Keith Ingram has spun around as well. And that was up in the main lead pack. But so far, so good. Just a bunch of little single car spins all throughout the field. But as those continue to pile in, that means eventually we will likely have a caution for the next single car spin, as we explained earlier on in the going. So it ain't over yet for a lot of these cars. Nathan McLaughlin was just leading moments ago. He's now fallen to the back, and Mateo Mitchell making a charge for the lead. Here's Robbie DeVore. A tough start for Robbie DeVore. He goes to the pits and puts on a fast repair. And we'll have to hope for a caution there to get back on the lead lap. This pack has shrunk to 8 cars now with Austin Mitchell in the back as well. Here's the pack. All these cars trying to get back together. But I don't think all these cars going to need probably a caution to be able to catch back up. Oh, right there, we got contact. Oh, Nathan McLaughlin sideways. Ty Leclerc goes up the racetrack. Brad Tramiel is just hanging on behind, trying to hang on to something. And that's Austin Mitchell now, who's in position to actually catch up to the pack due to that little scrumble right there. Cameron Face with a pretty good lead here down the back straightaway. And this is pretty much going to put the pack single file. But Zayden Cortinas back up. You see Chase Modzalewski to the inside now. Cole Trudeau in position as well. Teammates right there, the number 9 and the 47. Yeah, Keith Ingram went around. And oh, we got cars blinking. Cameron Face, that's really unfortunate to see, because Cameron Face told me before the race that this would be the true test tonight, as his crew there at the Face household tried to fix the internet problems that results to him blinking. Unfortunately, it is not fixed. He continues to blink out. Oh, Mateo Mitchell, contact. And Mateo Mitchell right there, I can already assume by that save, he's a good racer. And he already qualified second, but when you're able to save cars like that, react that quickly, you know that you got some pretty good skill. Ty Leclerc methodically making his way through the pack. Back here, we still got cars racing. Trouble, Cannonball, the number 5, sideways. Back here, the number 5, sideways. Looks like everyone able to hang on. Ryan Gillette also making up progress. Robbie DeVore back on the racetrack. Meanwhile, here's the main pack once again. So far, so good. Have had a couple spins in the back, but so far it's been the majority of the pack hanging on. When our cameras glitch like that, that's just Cameron Face blinking out as we focus on him. Oh, they're going to be 4 wide. Cole Trudeau, Mateo Mitchell. Oh, nearly some contact right there with the number 19 in the 47 car. See back here in the pack, Wyatt Blair. Everyone continuing to try to monitor, see what's going on everywhere through the field. And now Chase Modzalewski has dropped out of the main pack. Looks like maybe some contact. And he and Austin Mitchell are going to have to now work together to see what they're able to put together. Hate it for Justin Wallace, who was around there on the first laps of the race. Might end up just throwing a competition caution, honestly, here. About halfway, potentially, just to get everyone back together. A lot of guys kind of got screwed, but you know, we don't like to throw competition cautions like that, but it just might come down to it, unless they all just wreck otherwise. Cameron Face still blinking out. Honestly, unfortunately, it's almost like it's gotten worse for Cameron Face since the fixes that were made. But this is a tight pack up here of cars, but it only consists of 7 cars. Oh, you see some net code right there. Cameron Face, who's struggling with the internet problems, gets up into Nathan McLaughlin. It was all net code, so McLaughlin will have to see if he realizes that. But the packs continue to work. These guys aren't working together. This is 3 wide racing back here. Oh, Cannon Vaughn all the way to the inside. These guys battling hard back here for position. Back up front. Cameron Face now way up the racetrack. Looks like getting out of the way potentially due to his netcode issues. Might now just be voluntarily dropping to the back. Man, you hate to see it for Cameron Face. But now it's side by side for the lead. And it's Zayden Cortinas who leads that lap. And now it's clear of Cole Trudeau entering turn 1. Back up, back here, pushing action all throughout the pack. And back up front now, Nathan McLaughlin looks inside Cole Trudeau, an aggressive block on Brad Cmejla. And this pack consisting of 7 cars. Now Cameron Face looks like just kind of dropping to the back here. Oh, back here we got intense racing. 3 wide. These guys really have been going at it for a majority of the race back here. As we go back up front, still some aggressive racing right here. Brad Cmejla getting shuffled up to the outside. You see Ty Leclerc in the 33 making progress, still up in contention. Brad Cmejla tries to get back to the bottom. And now Zayden Cortinas, Brad Cmejla's teammate. Oh, Cortinas, contact is made. Looks like they're all able to save it. Brad Cmejla lifts out of the gas. And ends up being redirected to the back for now. Looks like not even at halfway just yet. Getting there, though. Still not sure if we'll throw a competition caution or not. It's kind of up to the deceptions here. Obviously, a lot of cars ended up going around, but Nathan McLaughlin now getting... Oh! Oh! Into the 19! Oh, and the 19 going to end up in the outside wall. Nathan McLaughlin into the 19 car. That's Mateo Mitchell right there, who might end up losing the pack from that. Oh, back here we got Nicholas Larson, Jackson Cottingham. Everyone's still pushing here. Back here we got more cars. A whole field trying to work together. And now the pack, you see Nathan McLaughlin, Zayden Cortinas now separated away from the top 4. Pack continues to get spread out. Many incidents all around the field. And back here, Ryan Gillette, Cannonball, contact is made back here. But still a good battle at the front of the field. Looks like Cole Trudeau, Tyler Leclerc side by side. Tyler Leclerc takes the lead here. Let's see if we can find it. And Tyler Leclerc has made progress to get up to the lead here. Cole Trudeau back down to the inside. Cameron Face splits through the middle. A whole pack of cars all throughout the field. Multiple little packs on the racetrack. What's been a no caution race just yet. And the racing continues to be intense up front. Brad Cmejla is sliding into third. He's up the racetrack. Tyler Curtis to lift. Now Nathan McLaughlin, Mateo Mitchell loses pretty much the lead pack right there. And now Cameron Face. So we see some net code again there. A little bit of contact even though they weren't really touching. Cole Trudeau up in front of the 33. Now Cameron Face blinks out once again. Zayden Cortinas confused there, not sure where to push, not sure where to go. Halfway would be, looks like what's across 13 to go. I might throw the competition caution. Oh, we got trouble. The number 5 way down on the inside. That's Cannon Vaughn. He loses the main, this little pack right here, but he was able to save it. So it looks like for now the race stays green. But I might be throwing a competition caution after this one right here, after these set of laps. See Brad Cmejla to the inside of Cole Trudeau. Still got full packs of cars all the way back here. Racing at the front of the field. We will get officially the competition caution once they cross the start-finish line. Actually, once the whole field makes rounds, once the whole field crosses the start-finish line, we'll throw a comp caution. So not just yet. Get everyone back together. There's been multiple little incidents all around the field. Oh, there goes Cannon Vaughn. There's no need for a comp caution. It's going to come naturally. Cannon Vaughn going to spin around. That's going to bring out our first caution of the race. Cannon Vaughn around. This was battling way back in the field, outside of the top 10, but that's multiple incidents now on the race, and the caution is going to wave. So now opportunities for guys like Matt Reek and Robbie DeVore to get back on the lead lap here. And these guys will have to come deep in the field to try to get something going, but Cannon Vaughn gets turned. Let's see if we can see what took place here for Cannon Vaughn. Oh, he talked about these guys all race battling hard, and it looks like right here, Wyatt Blair eventually just gets up into him. Tries to make it 3 wide potentially. Ends up spinning the number 5 around. The number 20 of Colvin with a pretty good save right there. Believe he was able to keep it going. Number 20, Andrew Colvin, keeps that car going. And now back up front, who is leading this race at the time of caution? Looks like Zayden Cortinas potentially scored the leader. Got cars making their rounds back up through the field. Brad Cmejla trying to find his going here. But we will be going 1 to green. This, I don't know. Yeah, we do have a couple cars some laps down here. So we want to make sure we give everyone the chance to catch back up. But we would like to go 1 to green relatively quickly here. We're going to see how much cars are, where the cars are at quick. And who's pitting? Robbie DeVore and Matt Reek all 1 lap down. Into the pits goes a ton of these cars. Well, well, well. Does tire wear matter that much? See Brad Cmejla into the pits. Oh, Brad Cmejla problems. Slowing way down in the 83. Loses numerous positions on pits right there as he attempts to find his pit stall. Gonna park it right there in his pit stall. Let's see, does anyone stay out here? Cameron Face, the only car, it looks like, who decides to stay out. That's unbelievable to me. That is incredible to me. I promise you, there is no tire wear with these cars. There's pretty much absolutely no tire wear with these race cars, from what I know. So Cameron Face, we call him the tire strategist, the master of tire strategy, is going to end up being your race leader here, who's the only car on the track to stay out. Guys like Ryan Gillette are now up in second. This really shakes up the whole field here. Nathan McLaughlin ends up way deep in the field. See what happened to the 57 car. Nathan McLaughlin, one of the top contenders of the race, is now going to be out of the race. Nathan McLaughlin is nowhere to be seen. So potentially out of the race now is Nathan McLaughlin. You hate to see it. But with this, it will be an 8-lap shootout. An 8-lap shootout. Gonna be on deck here for SimStock Michigan, race 1 of this action-packed night of racing. Cameron Face, the only car on old tires, but we're talking 15-lap old tires. A lot of cars did slide and spin, so there could be some logic and reasoning behind all this. But will these packs kind of get spread out again, just like last time? Everyone's on the lead lap. I believe we have only 1 car out of the race now. I believe we only have 1 car out of the race. That might be McLaughlin. I'm surprised. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something to take care of, unless we just can't, or unless we're just not able to see him. Here's Elric George, and here's McLaughlin. So apparently our systems just weren't wanting to load his car, but here he is. He is not out. He is still on the lead lap. That means this might be breaking records for the most cars left this deep in the race. We haven't had a single, like, truly hard crash yet. The worst wreck was with Justin Wallace and Elric George got together on lap 1. That was literally pretty much way deep in the pack. Unfortunate. Robbie DeVore, actually, he took a hard shot. Not sure how, but he did. That was actually our hardest crash. He had to take a fast spare, I believe. Could be the only car with the fast spare. I think Wallace probably took a fast spare too. But either way, Cameron Face, who is blinking, which will make this a challenge for the field, is going to lead him to the green here. He's got the launch in the restart zone, and he's still blinking. See, catching up back there is, I believe, the 13 and 57 cars, so those guys must slow down before the start-finish line. Looks like they do. Green flag back in the air, Cameron Face, and now even Ryan Gillette is blinking out. The whole front, oh! Yep, the 14 net code right there. Ryan Gillette fully blinking out, and that is going to spin him around. You see him phase through the cars. So there are some odd internet problems. And now there's, oh, Cortina sideways in the 12. Ty LeClaire got into him. And now those two are going to sink all the way to the back. And just like that, it's on. The race is on here in Michigan. 8 laps to go in a full car. Oh, Justin Wallace again spinning around back here. And that's Zayden Cortinas collected. Robbie DeVore now going to be way in the back. And it is on. Oh, Coulterdo turns Austin Mitchell. Everyone scatters. Mitchell back up the racetrack. Multiple cars get collected. And it was Coulterdo who ended up getting into him. And that is going to bring out another caution flag. It will likely be an EOL for Cole. That was just pretty deliberate right there. Just turned him. Had tons of room to go to the inside. Ends up taking out numerous cars. And all those guys are going to have to come in for a fast repair. They hate it for Brad Cmejla, who was collected in that one. Chase Modzalewski. So everything gets real messed up real quickly. Brad Cmejla in the 83 going to have to come in for a fast repair. Was up front and then had a bad deal of pit stops, and he's going to blow through his stall here in the number 83 car. And he's going to have to reverse it, and the fast repair is taken, along with some fresh tires. So let's see what happened here. Oh, we got beef. Austin Mitchell, Cole Trudeau. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what took place. Well, you saw the chaos right there. You saw him spin in the back. See if we can get the best possible view. Cole clearly going, just turns him right around. That will be an EOL penalty. And Austin Mitchell hits the grass, shoots right up the racetrack. And Matt Reek, Wyatt Blair, a lot of good names collected. Zayden Cortinas, who also had a plethora of problems on that initial start. Cole Trudeau. Will be moved to the back. And there he goes, down to the inside, and for a 4-lap shootout, he'll have to find his way back to the front if he wants any chance to win. Yeah, he just turned him right around there. Mitchell was holding his line. You can see the grooves. He just came right up the track. And that is going to leave Mateo Mitchell, the race leader here. We're going to let this caution ride out. We got a lot of cars. I think Ty Leclerc, his overlay say 2.5, so I think he's out of the race, which is a tough deal. He was up front, ended up getting into Zayden Cortinas. And they all ended up spinning around. And Brad Cmejla was up front all race. He's also been on some tough luck recently in SimStock. Has been up front, but late in the going always seems to get taken out. Mateo Mitchell, a debut driver. We've never heard of him. Making his SimStock debut. Looking to add his name to a few lists of drivers who have won in their debuts. Notably, Zach T. Smith, Daniel Mosteller, Zayden Cortinas. Just to name a few of the names who won in their debuts. And that will bring us to a 4-lap shootout here. 4 laps. I mean, we saw last time we were at, I think it was Charlotte with the Street Stock Charlotte. Street Stock Legacy Charlotte. We saw, I think, 3 or 4 overtime attempts, the most in SimStock history. So there's always opportunities and possibilities. And Justin Wallace, who's had a tough race, really hasn't been able to race at all. He ends up now being fully damaged with no fast repair left. He already used it, so he's now going to have to suffer with what he's got. And Ty Leclerc is out of the race. How about Elric George, who was collected on the lap 1 crash? He is now up at the front of the field in the 13 car in the 8th place spot. So we'll have to see what Elric George is able to do. How about the number 12 of Paul Harrell in the number 12? Making his second SimStock start. He is also in position. And Keith Ingram and Nathan McLaughlin, guys who restarted in the back, are now back up front. Keith Ingram went around early in the race. He is also back up front. It is going to be a fun finish, it looks like. How about Nicholas Larson? We haven't talked about him a whole lot, but he has been having a pretty clean, methodical race as well in the 3 car. So the number 19 of Mateo Mitchell will bring us to the restart zone. Looks like Matt Reek, Justin Wallace aren't going to be able to catch up to the lead pack in time. So they will have to hope for a caution, have any chance. But here we go. It's going to be a 4-lap shootout once we get the green flag back in the air. Let's go to our widespread camera. Make sure we see what we're looking for. And Mateo Mitchell through the restart zone. The green flag is back in the air. He does not get going. Cameron Face ends up getting the better jump. He waited all the way to those green lights, and Face continues to blink out. No trouble. Nicholas Larson missed a shift on the start, and you see way in the back, he falls deep to the field. That's Cameron Face blinking once again, messing up these camera angles, and Mateo Mitchell gonna get to the inside. Cameron Face leaves it open, and now back here we got racing action in the deep packs portions of the pack. And these guys are gonna have to get it sorted out. You can't be 5 wide this late in the race if you want to have a chance to catch up. Back up front, Cameron Face continuing to blink out, causing problems with the cameras. Nathan McLaughlin with a slingshot move to the inside of Jackson Cottingham, who's in position here. Oh, spin in the back. It's Andrew Colvin in the number 20 car. Chase Monzalewski also collected. Brad Cmejla going to be caught in the scuffle. Oh, and the number 13 goes around. Austin Mitchell also going to spin with them. Austin Mitchell having a tough debut. He was up front early. Oh, Cameron Face trying to come down on Keith Ingram, but Keith Ingram is there. With 3 laps to go, Keith Ingram is going to take the lead. Keith Ingram to the point. A blinking Cameron Face being distracting for these pushers. Cannon Vaughn in the mix as well. Mateo Mitchell pushing Ingram as hard as possible. Nathan McLaughlin. Oh, Zayden Cortina sideways. Paul Harrell sideways in the 12. They're like 5 wide back here. Coming to 2 laps to go. Guys are going to have to get it situated. Robbie DeVore on the outside of all the mess. That's going to split these top 5 away with 2 laps to go. Cameron Face continuing to blink. We got a crash to the back. Sounds like Chase Monzalewski. Dick Larson potentially around, but we stay green. Up front, it's 2 distinct packs at the front of the field. Cameron Face still trying to win in the SimStock Series, continuing to blink out in the number 85 car. 2 laps to go. Keith Ingram loses his help with Mateo Mitchell. Jackson Cottingham going to have to get something to work. Face and McLaughlin, they continue to pull away. Cole Trudeau to the inside of Robbie DeVore in the back, but it looks like we will make it to the white flag. Oh, never mind. Cameron Face spins around in front of the field. And that is going to bring out a caution and will send us to another overtime attempt. Cameron Face around at the front of the field, and once again Cameron Face ends up getting turned late and will end up having to suffer the consequences of restarting at the tail end of the field. Yes, there was a single car spin, but that late in the going, that spread out of a field. Multiple incidents around the track as well with Chase Monzalewski, and then right in front of the leaders, Cameron Face around will send us to overtime. Justin Wallace through the pits. You see him speeding while he's allowed to get some repairs. We clear his black flags. And that will change the whole complexity of this finish once again, bringing numerous cars back in the mix. So let's see what exactly took place. Cameron Face, his internet issues not fixed. They just continue to get worse. He's blinking out more than ever. It was Nathan McLaughlin. I wonder if was this just a bad push or was this netcode? Oh, you see right there, phasing through each other. We're going to try to do a super zoom. Look at that. Once again, Cameron Face, the blinking problem strike. And it was netcode and blinking internet connection issues. Right there on our super zoom cameras, you can see that they are through each other's cars. And at that point, there's nothing Cameron Face could do. Absolutely not Nathan McLaughlin's fault. Cameron Face overcorrects it, and right there, McLaughlin phases through his car. That's all you need to see to determine that to be netcode. And unfortunately for Cameron Face, whatever, he apparently had a new router or something, and it's just caused problems. For me, though, I don't know if he's listening, but it was fixed yesterday in Rebel Valley events. So I didn't see any issues with it. So fixing the fixed, as some might say, potentially. But either way, we will run this caution out once again, allow these guys to get caught back up. But it is going to be a 2-lap shootout. Who do we got? Nathan McLaughlin, Keith Ingram, a 2-time SimStock winner. Jackson Cottingham having a career race, in position to win. Mateo Mitchell, one of the debuting drivers, a fast car. Cole Trudeau, wow, worked his way from an EOL back to 5th. Robbie DeVore in position to even win this race, 6th place. Zayden Cortinas rebounding after earlier contact. Cannon Vaughn was the cause of the first caution. He's back in the top 10. Landon Slagan trying to get another SimStock win. Paul Harrell, loose conditions. He's trying to save his car. He's also blinking. Brad Cmejla got taken out. He's down a fast repair. And for this 2-lap shootout, we'll have to hope there's opportunities. The number 20 of Andrew Colvin has been kind of in the same place all race, but Austin Mitchell, he's had a tough one, but he gets new opportunities back here. Matt Reek at the 68 also blew his engine on lap 1, and he is now back in position. Everyone's still on the lead lap. Elric George finds his way out of the race. Remember, he restarted 8th that last restart. So unfortunately, ended up having some problems, and he's out. And now Nathan McLaughlin, who restarted at the tail end of the field. I'm telling you, the previous restart's tail end. Remember, we couldn't even find him on the racetrack. That's how far back he was. He is now leading this race. And side by side, 2 of the best here on this restart. McLaughlin hasn't raced in a long time here in SimStock. Since like the first week, I think, of the conceptions here. And he is now side by side with Keith Ingram. Keith Ingram, you could argue, should have like 5 wins, but ends up getting turned usually late. But 2 of them have worked out for him. And Nathan McLaughlin will bring us to the restart zone. This is going to be intense. You got drivers like Cole Trudeau up here as well in the 47 car. Robbie side by side with Robbie DeVore, who's even in position. Boy, this is going to be exciting. Hopefully an exciting finish. All clean cars up front. No one with significant damage, so all cars should be capable of running in a pack together. And Nathan McLaughlin will bring him to the restart zone. We go to our widespread view cameras here. It's a pack of 18 cars for a 2-lap shootout. This might be the most we've ever had competitive in a pack in SimStock history for a 2-lap shootout. And here we go. Green flag is back in the air. We're back underway for a 2-lap shootout. Nathan McLaughlin leads Keith Ingram. And we could go to double overtime. That's a possibility if they crash before the white flag. Down to the inside, Austin Mitchell. Back here, we got Cameron Face on the apron. Trying to make up big time. Start at the tail end of the field. Back up front. Aggressive pushing all the way through. Keith Ingram going to have the momentum off the high side. Jackson Cunningham, where do you go? Cole Trudeau goes to the way deep inside on the bottom. Keith Ingram with Robbie DeVore. 2 cars behind him. Oh, Jackson Cunningham into DeVore. It's going to cause another large crash. Cars up on the wall, and we're going to go to another caution. The number 20 up in the air of Andrew Colvin, and that's going to send us into double overtime. Oh, you hate to see it for Robbie DeVore. Jackson Cunningham, as some might say, the lights got too bright. Was running up front with a good chance to win. Ends up pulling kind of what Cole Trudeau did earlier to Austin Mitchell, and ends up getting up into Robbie DeVore, and around they go, and Robbie DeVore's hopes might dwindle to a close. Why? Just hate to see it. Robbie, one of the fan favorites. Let's see what happened. Oh, yep. Jackson just doesn't really turn into the corner here. Got to stay behind McLaughlin at that point. Ends up drifting in. Cannon Vaughn, a victim. Oh, just an unfortunate victim of circus. Look at that car. Cranking it all the way to the left, but no turn. And Zayden Cortinas involved hard. And Landon Slagan somehow gets collected. Contact there. He ends up hard on the wall. And unfortunately, Robbie comes right down the track into Andrew Colvin. Colvin goes way up in the air here. Look at this. Ramping right over that race car. So even go inside of this car and watch the whole process of events. He was lifting it. He was just wanting to get a good result. He's up on the outside. And at this point, oh, he had opportunities to go low, but just wasn't able to react in time. And unfortunately for this number 20 car, he's got some significant contact. But I don't know if he's taken a fast repair yet. And I believe he just took his first fast repair right there. So he will have an opportunity. And Robbie DeVore here, let's see if he towed it or if he just pitted it. If he towed it, that's pretty much, yep, he towed that car. Robbie DeVore out of the race. I mean, I don't know if the damage was that bad. I feel like maybe he could have potentially nursed it home to a solid finish. Well, this race going a little long. Longer than anticipated. Next race, though, a free track, free car. Should have a full field, so we'll make it a 15-minute practice instead of a 25. might be able to advance that session as well. But Keith Ingram up front. Yeah, that outside is dominant with pushing. We saw those 3 cars clear. And Cameron Face was making big progress on the restart. He is now still blinking out. And he is up to 6th place. Austin K. Mitchell also back in contention. Wow. After all that, he's 5th. Well, when all those cars wreck, it just moves the next cars up, you know. So everyone really here has been able to catch back up to the field. But Keith Ingram with the lead. Mateo Mitchell running 2nd. Yeah, we hate to do these long cautions, but there's just so many cars that want repairs, and, you know, we got to allow the opportunities, you know. See what the YouTube chat is saying here and how much we got watching this finish. 21 viewers we're getting on the stream right now. A very successful stream so far. 23 viewers peaked there a couple laps ago. You appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you share this stream to your friends for the finish here. We got racing action here for another 2-lap shootout. No chats though yet, which is surprising for the amount of people watching. Keith Ingram up front. Everyone's gone through roller coasters this race. Everyone's been going through progress, the progressions here. And then we got some heavy hitters up front. Keith Ingram, a 2-time winner. Nathan McLaughlin, 20+ time Asphalt Media winner. Rebel Valley Sim Club winner. Cole Trudeau, 2-time SimStock winner. Austin K. Mitchell, 12-time Rebel Valley winner. Chase Monzalewski, multiple Rebel Valley wins. Just a stacked lineup up front here. Mateo Mitchell, we don't know his resumes. You know, I don't think he has any information about him on his overlay. He does not, so he's just new, and he's blinking out as well. Everyone kind of blinking out here. We got infinite overtime attempts. Keith Ingram passing the pace car. What is this guy trying to pull? Either way, Keith Ingram will bring him to the restart zone. Another 2 laps should I feel like we've been stuck on 3 to go forever. Here we go once again to the restart zone for a 2-lap shootout. The green flag gonna be back in the air. Back underway. Oh, Mateo Mitchell blinking out. It messes up the outside lane. McLaughlin looking to the inside right off the bat. Not able to get to the inside of Keith Ingram. But with 2 laps to go, anything can happen. McLaughlin into the side of Mitchell. Mateo Mitchell, he's got Austin Mitchell right behind him. Cole Trudeau, that's a bad push on the 19. It's not square, but he's able to make it work. Got him up the track in the back. Paul Harrell, Cannon Vaughn, these cars back here going to be trapped in the scrum. Probably won't throw a caution if anything happens back there. We stay green up front for these packs of cars. Up the track, Mitchell to the inside of Nathan McLaughlin. Making a charge late. Keith Ingram's going to have to hold them all off. Coming to the white flag. Cole Trudeau looking through the middle. That's a bold move. Mateo Mitchell not able to block it. We finally make it to the white flag lap. Keith Ingram, Nathan McLaughlin, Austin K. Mitchell, side by side on the last lap of the race. Cole Trudeau looking to the inside of Nathan McLaughlin. Austin Mitchell gonna get into the door. Mitchell around, turns Cameron Face. The whole front portions of the field gonna go around and back up front. It is a battle amongst 4 cars, it looks like. Cole Trudeau and his teammate Keith Ingram on the inside, but Nathan McLaughlin, he has a huge lead with help from Mateo Mitchell. Keith Ingram, where do you go? It's a 4-car pack of cars here. Coming to the checker flag. Can Nathan McLaughlin hold him off? Oh, to the inside goes Keith Ingram. It's going to be side by side. Coming to the checker flag. At the start finish line, your winner is going to be Mateo Mitchell. First career win in his debut. Mateo Mitchell goes to victory lane here at Michigan International Speedway. Mateo Mitchell gonna be victorious in a 3-wide photo finish. Unbelievable. Mateo Mitchell able to get the job done in double overtime and go to victory lane here. The number 19 in his first ever start will get his first ever win. Yeah, McLaughlin just Just could not block Ingram. Left the inside open, and right there it allowed Ingram. The help that McLaughlin needed ultimately wasn't there, and at that point it was just a matter of who could get the run off the corner, and that would be Mateo Mitchell, who was able to get the run out of the outside lane. He burns it down. The number 19 machine started second, finishes first. One of the more dominant cars in the race. Able to get the job done. Paul Harrell ends up 15th. Damaged car. And let's see how this ended up transpiring. See right here. Yeah, right here it's going to be Austin Mitchell slips up the track. He gets into Nathan McLaughlin. Right there, kind of Brad Cmejla. Not sure what happened to him. Oh, he got up into Matt Reek. Ran Matt Reek all the way into the wall. And Austin Mitchell overcorrects it off the front end, and Chase Monzalewski just takes Cameron Face out. And down here, it was just a matter of a fact. Who could get the runs necessary? And this outside lane was dominant. Now watch McLaughlin right here. Into the final corner. He's got it. I thought it was over at this point, but watch. He's going to open up the inside lane. Right there, Ingram with a slicing move to the bottom. A full lane left open, including the apron. And Ingram able to hang on. But look, none of them have help. Coltrado's there, but not pushing. And at that point at the line, Mateo Mitchell was able to use the outside advantage. Wasn't really a 3-wide photo finish necessarily, but it was close. And with that, Mateo Mitchell gonna go to victory lane. And we now get the next session. Now let's see what happened to the number 12 car of Paul Harrell. Oh, into Cannon Vaughn. Oh, there was contact. And around they went, way deep in the field. Unfortunate for the number 12 machine. But either way, that will do it. And we now begin creating the next session. Mini stocks at Charlotte. We'll see if Mateo's in the Discord or not. Well, Andrew Colvin joined the Discord. That's cool. But otherwise, I don't think Mateo Mitchell's in anywhere. He's not in an interview channel either, so we will not be able to hear from our winner, it looks like. Admin's time limit. We're going to do 15 minutes of practice, 5 minutes of qualifying. We should be able to fit this in a 1-hour session. Yep, 40 minutes to do the race should be enough time. About 15. I don't trust it. Why risk it? You know, we've seen races go to deep overtime attempts before. 30 laps. Cars got the mini stock at the Charlotte setup. Nothing changes there. But then we have Charlotte Motor Speedway. .30 maximum cars allowed in. It'll be a night race. Clear weather. Anyone can join. Track conditions. Everything's set and the session is purchased. That'll be going up shortly. Well, we got some certified field racing cars. How about Juan Goncalves is going to be coming out for this one. Good to see. So very interesting aspects and elements, as some might say here, when it comes to this one. Mini stocks at Charlotte. Sounds like Larkin Boyer might be coming back here for this one. It's a free track, so everyone has it. Everyone has the racetrack. Everyone has opportunities. As we await that session to go up. Man, it was a good race. Michigan always going to provide great racing. Wide racetrack, but Charlotte, meanwhile, not wide, but still great racing here. Intense racing at Charlotte. And I think the session might be up, but I just can't get in, so I'm going to try to refresh it here. Ooh. My sessions, that is now up. Charlotte, search SimStock. All one word, you'll be able to register for that one. And that is up, so we will register and spectate so we can take a look at some of the action. So with that, we will load on in. Already a whopping amount of cars, and everyone who's registered is a regular here. This means a lot. Like, this is all people in the Discord. We got, honestly, we could have password protected this race. This might be a full race of familiar names. We'll be right back. Well, boy, is it ever a field that we have here. Already nearly filled out. Mateo Mitchell is back. Looking to go back-to-back here in the number 8 car. Who else we got? Aiden Arevalo, a new driver. Zayden Cortinas. We also got Parker Schmidt. So a couple new names. Parker Schmidt. Nicholas Larson's back. Will Will Wheezy is also back here, or making his debut, but he is in the Discord. Now, Juan Goncalves, second career start here at number 84. Love this team. Love the operation they got going here. These are true underdog drivers right here. That's the team name, certified field filler. They're just there. That's their whole motto and aspects and aspirations. Paul Harrell's back. Nathan McLaughlin's back. Andrew Colvin's back. It's like last race all over again. Gavin Smith making his first start of the night. But just a couple cars on the racetrack here. Willie will be quickly advancing through this one likely here. I will be right back once again. Michael Good is back, Caden Gulo is back, and we are ready to start qualifying. Already, the full field has registered. David Brunson returns. We are all ready to get the qualification underway here. Cleo Culper, a new driver as well. All right, already going to be time for 2-lap qualifying, 5 minutes. Going to be on the clock. Larkin Boyer, finally in a scheme, has been running a blank scheme all his career. And he's finally in a paint scheme in a Ford. Here we got Austin Mitchell in the Chevrolet. He is back. Here we got Justin Wallace in the 75. Nick Larson back in the 3. Nathan McLaughlin back in the 57 car. Chase Modzalewski back in the 94. Well, shoot, a little bit of a minor problem here. Forgot to set the camera angle, so unfortunately there will be no qualifying coverage. We apologize for that, but we must get these camera angles set so we can give you guys the best viewers experience possible. And also give myself the best opportunity possible as well. Be able to call the race. Camera angle is a very vital aspect and element. So unfortunately, but this is one of the quickest sessions to fill up in history of SimStock series. We will be able to show the last half of qualifying here. I've just got to adjust the zoom on these cameras here. Charlotte is pretty accurate though. They already got it pretty much zoomed pretty good. All the angles we look for. We will also get our top 20 to scroll to split our overlay ticker. And with that, we are already got everything back to normal here. And back on the track, let's see who we got. Cannon Vaughn in the 5. Zayden Cortinas in the 12. Michael Good in the 24. Gavin Smith in the 16. Brad Cmejla back in the 83. Paul Harrell in the 17. Andrew Colvin in the 14. Cleo Culper in the 25. Juan Goncalves in the 84. Parker Schmidt in the 22. Levi Leip in the 14. Aiden Arvalo in the 23. Who else we got? Michael Earl is back in the number 54 car. Had a great debut race. Caden Gray, another new racer here in the number 30 car. Cameron Face in the 85. David Brunson in the 18. Cole Trudeau in the 47. Keith Ingram in the 01. Matt Reek in the 16. Wyatt Blair in the 29. Chase Monzaluski in the 94. And if everyone starts this race who is on the racetrack, this will be the biggest field in SimStock history. I believe we have to beat out 27 cars. We got 29 setting laps. And probably one driver electing to start at the rear. So it is a stacked field, and there is 30 entries. A full field for the first time in SimStock history, where we have a full field of 30 competitors. This will be a crazy race. This will be crazy. Lime Rock, another free track. We're allowing 30 in that one too, so that one's going to be potentially another field filler for our first road course, which is completely going into new elements. I believe everyone's pretty much set. Brad Cmejla, I'm not sure if he's already set a lap time or not. It's only these two on the track, meaning therefore we really can advance this session once again. Just gonna wait till he crosses the line just to make sure. All right, well, just like that, we are ready to go. Gonna explain the rules to these fellas. All right, fellas, we are here with the first ever. Yes, this is the first ever full field of 30 cars in SimStock history. If everyone grids, it'll be 30 car field. So very insane action right here. I know we got about 5 or 6, 7 of you who are not in our Discord server. So with that, you can still race perfectly fine. We just got to follow the rules here in the voice chat. Lap cars can get laps back at any time under cautions. No jumping the restart at anywhere in the field. No jumping the start. Leader must go in the restart zone. The control car must go in the restart zone. No beef, no retaliation, especially if you collect other innocent drivers. Will be an instant ban. Race clean, race respectfully, or you'll also be banned and never allowed back. You know, make cautious moves. It's a long 30-lap race. We've got 30 of you in here, so let's make sure we're just being patient. We're not trying to have a caution fest here, even though it's what it might end up being. But we're going to try to keep it green for as long as we really can. So probably only going to throw cautions for wrecks up front. So if you're in the back, don't wreck, because we're probably not going to throw caution for you early on for that. But either way, all 30 of you have loaded in. This is a full field of 30 cars for the first time. And this race is live. You can listen to the commentary live in your race car if you'd like. Just go to the MC Motorsports YouTube channel on YouTube, MC Motorsports, and you'll be able to tune in to the broadcast. And if you don't want to do it live, then you can just watch after the race. Stream will be saved on the channel as well. Let's get to it. Well, it sounds like Mateo Mitchell is in the Discord, so we might talk to him after this race, no matter what happens. But either way, we're going to the restart zone just like that. The biggest field in SimStock history. We're ready to get it underway. Nathan McLaughlin sweeps the pole so far on the night, and the green flag is back in the air. Already back here, got cars getting big jumps, but that's kind of questionable there. It could have been, oh, and in the wall goes the number 22, Parker Schmidt. Larkin Boyer already in the back. Numerous cars scattering here. Cole Trudeau going to come back up the racetrack. Cannonball sideways. A sloppy start for the back half of the field, but up front we stay green. Nathan McLaughlin down the back straightaway, a 30-lap race. About 35-second lap times or so it'll be quick if it goes green. Mateo Mitchell trying to go 2 for 2. No one's ever won 3 times in SimStock, but Zayden Cortina's our mind. This was our, I believe, second ever SimStock race we ran was this car track combo. That was one of the probably still the best race we've ever had. Just great action all the way through. Austin K. Mitchell on the outside wall. Already Parker Schmidt out of the race, so the 30-car field did not last long. Oh! Hard on the wall goes Nick Larson in the number 3. Oh, that's a hard hit. And he's going to park it up there on the outside and likely will have to tow that thing unless he can get it back going here. Got contact with Zayden Cortinas, and that car is glued, literally glued to the wall, and he has to tow it. A tough break for Nick Larson. It's such a good qualifying effort, but the field makes their way through. Nathan McLaughlin leading the race. Yeah, Gavin Smith jumped a lot of spots, but you could argue that was because of a stack up there. It wasn't completely deliberate, but, you know, stack up factors here. There's the lightning fast esports cars side by side. Michael Good, Caden Gulo. Michael Good, a 2-time SimStock winner. Part of the vast collection of 2-time winners, Caden Gulo. Still looking for his first SimStock win. Nathan McLaughlin. Oh, Austin Mitchell, Doran Cortinas right there. Boy, if there's a wreck at this front pack, it will take out a lot of cars. Hopefully these guys can just stay composed. But either way, the inside seems to be pretty dominant here. But that's Charlotte. As a Charlotte mini stock expert myself, the outside is definitely the outside lane, but it's a matter of who's leading it and who is pushing. You got to be glued to the door of the inside car if you want the outside to work. Like literally glued to it, almost touching it. That's what I find in my mini stock rookie series experience. Zayden Cortina still side by side. He's slipping up the track. And the outside, Keith Ingram, Austin Mitchell. Here we got 3 wide. Chase Monzalewski and Justin Wallace back here. 3 wide, tight racing. Cleo Culper in the 25 and Aiden Aravalo. Some of our new drivers are side by side at the tail end of this pack. Brand new names. Catching up to some lap cars, lap traffic, Caden Gray. One thing we've never had in this series history. Oh, Gavin Smith clears himself up the nose of Cleo Culper. And Gavin Smith spins around. He comes back up the racetrack. Everyone able to hang on. Back up front, Austin Mitchell clears Nathan McLaughlin. Contact between Ingram and McLaughlin, though, is going to end up being made. And they are 3 wide. Everyone battling hard back there. It's 3 wide at the tail end of this pack. Drivers fighting for anything they can get. Levi Leip surrounded by brand new racers. Back up front, Austin K. Mitchell with Keith Ingram on the outside. Michael Earl, Brad Cmejla, you can tell they're just laying back here waiting for the big one to happen because you know it's going to happen at some point. Jackson Cottingham has had a problem. He's a lap down. Oh, Michael Good, Nathan McLaughlin. Contact is made. And Michael Good's going to get split 3 wide. Got to give it to Chase there. Chase with a good move was good, but Michael Good just wasn't having any of it. And now Chase Monzalewski all over the place trying to hang on. Nearly gets into Levi Leip. And Mateo Mitchell, your race 1 winner, now trying to make progress. Cameron Face, the blinking problems have not happened once. So is it fixed for Cameron Face? You would hope. And this is tight racing. One slip up. Michael Good to the outside, trying to make it 3 wide. This is why Charlotte is the best track for mini stocks right here. I mean, these guys are good enough for at least 5 laps in a row to be able to run 3 wide like this. So we've had close calls, but if they can survive this long, it's just incredible racing all the way through. And now Levi Leip and Aiden Arvalo are going to make this 3 wide. 2 rows deep. Mateo Mitchell peek into the inside of Cortinas, potentially to make it 4 wide. And now Levi Leip, all over. Yeah, Chase Monzalewski, got to give it to him there. Almost contact, and now Levi Leip all over. He wasn't clear on the outside. Oh, there they go. There we go. It's going to be our first crash of the race. Cameron Face up the track. Slipping and sliding sideways. Caution's going to wave. Back up front. Keith Ingram gets put in the outside wall. They're still making contact all the way through. Cars in the back. It's a 3-car wreck. Aiden Arvalo collected. Michael Good collected. So a handful of cars around for our first caution of the race. Sounds like David Brunson, Wyatt Blair potentially a crash in the back. Wyatt Blair's 3 laps down. Let's see what happened. Yeah, he just knew it wasn't going to last this long. This is unfortunate. It looks like this was a very preventable situation from what I was able to see. And yep, it's Levi Lipe who goes through the middle, and Michael Good just comes down on him. Yeah, that was not even Levi's fault. Michael Good just unaware that he was there, and all three of them get taken out. That's hard hits. And everyone else was able to survive. I don't think anyone else was collected. Here are these cars. You got to watch out here. They're parked in the middle of the racetrack. But everyone was able to make their way through pretty simply. Wow, look at the Discord leaks right there. Able to see in the Discord studio. Well, for now, we offer a moment of silence. It came to my attention today that Jackson Cottingham's great uncle had passed away. He was a great family member of Jackson Cottingham. Watched all the streams, watched SimStock races, and it's an honor to have him watch SimStock races and other iRacing races in the latter portions of a great life. So we offer a moment of silence here just for a little while for Jackson Cottingham. It was his request here to do this, so let's pay our respects and tributes. Well, we talked about Jackson Cottingham. We appreciate everyone taking the moment of silence. We talked about Jackson Cottingham. Last race was up front, ended up turning Robbie DeVore around. And that ultimately led to... Oh! 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 Trouble! Got him wrecking. On the pace laps, Wyatt Blair. Whoa! Oh, no. Oh, holy crap. We got him upside down on the pace laps. Wyatt Blair goes up and over. Yep, watch this. Michael Good was checking up. He turned to avoid the 7 car as he was going too fast. There was no clue Wyatt Blair was here who was getting laps back. These guys just took faster pairs. They're flipping through the field here. Oh, my goodness. Disaster situation here. Either way, it's time for the green flag. So, throwbacks to Chase Willis. Chase Willis went upside down at South Boston for our first ever short track race under pacing in a similar situation. But either way, Austin Mitchell on the pole. Hate to see that for Wyatt Blair, but he is up and over the pace laps. Green back in the air. Austin Mitchell through the restart zone. A clean start. See where everyone's coming from here. Oh, they're wrecking hard in the back. Again, we got cars spinning at the tail end of the field. Levi Lipe collected. Cole Trudeau collected. Matt Reek collected. And it's looking... Oh, we got them piling up here on the start even more. But we are good enough to stay green. We still have a full pack of cars despite all these problems. It's good enough to stay green for now. That's a lot of cars. But it was all deep in the field. We have a pack. We stay green. Tons of cars. Larkin Boyer. Jackson Cottingham. I think Wyatt Blair involved. Michael Good again. Oh, just chaos on the start. Both restarts have had problems. We'll see if everyone's out of the way. Here's Matt Reek. Levi Lipe. Jackson Cottingham parked on the full inside of the racetrack. Just a tough deal of events for him. And now Austin Mitchell with the lead. Big shoves from Zayden Cortinas. Let's get that car audio back. That's a moment of silence. Forgot to bring the audio back. There we go. The cars are now heard once again. Back up front, it's Austin Mitchell, Nathan McLaughlin. racing hard up front. It's a pack of about 12 or 11 or so cars. And there's probably another pack back here. Yep, there's a whole second pack. You see Juan Goncalves on the apron. But a lot of these cars in the back had to slow down to not be collected in what was going on. It looks like they're going to be able to blend in, I think. The draft is super strong here at Charlotte. I mean, the setup for these cars is specific for Charlotte, our intermediate setup that we race at all intermediate tracks like Michigan and stuff. All Charlotte setup, so it really works best here. That's why we get the best racing, best drafting, best pushing action all the way through. Nathan McLaughlin, Mateo Mitchell thought maybe was going to look to the outside to make it 3 wide, and now you got Caden Gulo potentially looking at the inside. Oh! Oh, everyone's all over the place. Cameron Face, Keith Ingram, pinball. Back in the pack. And down the backstretch once again they go. Everyone was able to make it through that without any issues. But it's Austin K. Mitchell. We have now Caden Gray, Nick Larson, and Parker Schmidt all out of the race. Oh, we got lap traffic. That's Levi Leip in the number 14 car. Able to get out of the way, but with tons of wheel damage, was unable to really hang on. Oh, Cameron Face and Michael Earl. I think that's Michael Earl. Yep. Oh, Cameron Face all the way through the grass. Oh, back here, Brad Cmejla and Cannon Vaughn. Contact made, almost spun the 83 around. With that crash, though, that means that we're probably going to throw cautions for the next, like, single car spin, whenever that may come. Austin Mitchell has to hold off McLaughlin and Cortina. Say the outside's going to get a run every time exiting the corner. So if I'm that inside, I would probably block that. But Mitchell chooses to block Cortinas, and this stuff you learn as you go on. Oh, move by Caden Gulo. Yeah, there's your opportunity to make passes every time right there in that part of the corner. That little dog leg, you could undercut, cut people down. Boy, it's just tight racing here. Very narrow, not a lot of opportunity to pass. And when there is, you got to put it 3 wide. There's Cannon Vaughn all the way to the inside of Brad Schmale. He keeps trying to get by that 83 car, and if you're Brad Schmale, you just got to let him by at that point, or you're going to end up getting turned. Side by side for the lead. Austin Mitchell, they're 3 wide still, deep in the pack. Austin Mitchell, Nathan McLaughlin, holy crap. Already 13 laps to go. This is a fast-paced race right here. We're already well halfway, and we're already getting down to the end. Side by side for the lead, Mateo Mitchell, who won race 1, is in position to win once again. Cortina slipping up once again there. It's kind of an odd tendency of his. He always ends up slipping up, so we saw it at Atlanta back a couple weeks ago. He slipped up entering the corner, throughout the corner, ended up spinning someone out. So hopefully he's able to pin that car to the inside just a little bit better to avoid potential issues. Well, there is like 2 packs on the racetrack, but Gavin Smith and that little group, they were able to catch up here. That really, only 2 of them were really able to hang on. Nathan McLaughlin with the lead. Oh, Cortinas nearly turns Austin Mitchell around. And now Austin Mitchell slips up the track. McLaughlin able to clear the inside. Oh, Keith Ingram. Oh, and Chase Monzalewski, everyone. Oh, around goes Brad Cmejla in the number 83 car, spinning and sliding into the pits. Well off the racing surface, so we stay green. But Brad Cmejla, a tough situation. He's going to end up spinning through the pits. But it's good enough for us to stay green. It was off the racetrack. Yes, it was a single car spin, but we were able to hang on. There's that number 5, Austin K. Mitchell, up front. I believe no relation to Mateo Mitchell up there. Brad Schmale in the pits. That's kind of odd right there. Either way, back up front. Brad Schmale going to fall a lap down. Oh, Levi Leip, a lap car once again up front. And 10 laps to go. A small pack. Had a lot of cars start the race, but could this go green to all the way to the end? The inside just doesn't have enough space. The outside always seems to be able to beat that inside lane. Oh, there goes Chase Monzalewski around. Hard on the wall goes Aiden Arevalo, and that's going to bring out the caution flag. Oh, and upside down goes the 23. Collected is Andrew Colvin. The 23 parked up on his side on the outside, sliding down the racetrack. Here's the 17 of Paul Harrell. Oh! Gotta avoid a parked car upside down. Aiden Arevalo. Currently stuck upside down. And I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get him back on his fours. A tough break for him. But the caution is going to wave, and let's see what happened here. Oh, right here, a little bit of skirmish right here, and the 5 of Cannon Vaughn ends up getting into Chase Modzalewski. Turns him around, and then Chase Modzalewski. These guys nowhere to go. Keith Ingram. Well, I wonder if Keith Ingram was collected badly in this one. No, it looks like he was able to make it through. Right here, hard into the outside wall. Somehow the 23 ends up flipping. Right here, he hits the 94, and the banking transition just flips the car upside down. Right here, Andrew Colvin ends up piling into the crash. I'm not sure if he's already down a fast repair or not. That's just a tough break. Let's go inside his car, see what exactly he saw here. Got the lap car. Oh, that's what got him up the track. He had to get by the lap car and then nowhere to go. Tough break for Colvin here in the 14. I'm not sure if he's still got a fast repair left in the bank, but oh, we got problems. Cleo Culper's around here in the number 25. Let's see what happened here. Culper, I believe, was getting some laps back or something. Ends up passing the field, and Matt Reek. Oh! Into the 25. Oh. No one else collected, so looks like no one's getting banned for this, but with that, we will get our overlays back to showing just the top 20 here for everyone. And this will be a 6-lap shootout, and very similar to the previous deals. Oh, look at this, Cole Trudeau back here. You're going to have Brad Cmejla at the tail end of the field. Yeah, it's going to be tough for these guys. But last time we were at any Charlotte with the street stocks, we saw numerous overtime attempts. And I mean numerous overtime attempts right there. 3 overtime attempts, I believe, last time we were here with the street stocks. That was at Old Charlotte still. Same thing. But there is possibility for a lot of chaos to happen late in the race. More and more wrecks will likely just be cautions. So it's Austin K. Mitchell, Zayden Cortinas, Nathan McLaughlin, and Mateo Mitchell. Your fast quadruple up front. And this is still a very vast pack of cars here at this point in the race. How about Juan Goncalves in the 84? He's still, I don't even know if he's used a fast repair yet. So this 84, I really just love the concepts of this driver and this team with how certified field filler, you know, kind of running up in the back. And just, you never know what can happen in these. Everyone could wreck and you might come out the winner. I've seen everyone wreck before, and cars, I've always seen cars hit the start-finish line 6th on the last lap and I'm winning some of these. But it's Austin K. We got some aggressive drivers up front. The top 3 super aggressive drivers. Mateo Mitchell, we've only seen him race once, so we don't really know what. And he was still pretty clean. I don't think caused any problems. So here we go. Gonna be a shootout once again. A 6-lap shootout. Austin K. Mitchell. Why are they all single file back there? All these cars. Do they know? They could all fill in those spots, realistically. I mean, I guess we never expressed that in the rules, but either way, we've had restart crashes every time. So far, everyone's able to make their way through. Austin Mitchell, Zayden Cortinas. Where does McLaughlin go? Who does he push? Contact. Oh, door at each other for the lead. McLaughlin takes it 3 wide. Austin K. Mitchell gets split through the middle with no help. How many spots will he lose? Oh, now McLaughlin shoves him up the racetrack. Oh, Mateo Mitchell gets into Cameron Face. It just got really tight right there. We get later and later in the race. Oh, Face right down on the 16 car. Back through the field, Cortinas with the lead. 5 laps remain here at Charlotte. Cortinas up front. Austin Mitchell went from the lead to third or fifth, and he's gonna get in to a bunch of cars up in the air. The caution's gonna wave. Numerous cars, Juan Goncalves collected. It's a melee at the back portions. Numerous other cars involved. Oh, it's just a complete pile up here at the tail end. You see Brad Cmejla collected. Oh, that car's destroyed. Brad Cmejla wheeled off the race car. I wonder if he's used a fast repair. Numerous cars involved, and this will send us to overtime. Let's take a look at what happened here. See, there were 3 wide, and right here, Austin Mitchell goes to the middle, turns the 8 car around, but he was getting pushed. And right here, oh, look at Mateo Mitchell spin. I mean, this was a collective crash. There was just multiple things happening at once. There are spins everywhere. Look at that. Oh, there's just like multiple different incidents. Oh, David Brunson, Cleo Culper. Look at Coulthard. Oh, I think he's going to be, oh! Brad Cmejla goes up and over in the 83 car. Gavin Smith involved here in the 16. Let's go back and see how this all transpired. Oh, this is just nightmare right here. Look at this. Pause it. The whole field wrecks, and you have a pack of about 10 cars all full and at full speed. Will Weezy in the 71 might have made it through. I don't know, though. Chase Modzalewski. Watch here. Brad Cmejla. How does he get collected? Oh, right here. Oh, upside down. Tumbling 2 times. Maybe even 3 times. Yep, 3 times over for the 83 car. Let's see what happened. Just gets into Cannon Vaughn right there. Oh, man. This is one of the biggest wrecks in SimStock history. Cars flipping on top of cars. Even Keith Ingram was collected in this one. But exactly how, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Ingram hit the 8 car and then hit the 75. Whoa, Wallace spun around. Yep. Did Will Weezy make it through and Chase Modzalewski? That's my question. They did. Oh, Chase made it through. Oh, Paul Harrell made it through. Coulthard made it through. Wyatt Blair somehow in contention. David Brunson with heavy damage. I mean, it's just a bad wreck. Had cars upside down. Let's see here. Brad Cmejla, he ended up taking a fast repair. Was he out of the race? Oh, the 83 is done. No fast repair left on the 83 car. Brad Cmejla gonna have his first finish outside the top 20. Oh! And we got more trouble. The number 25 car of Cleo Culper riding around with this destroyed race car. Might already be down a fast repair here. Let's see. Probably from the wreck this damage came from. I wonder how Cleo Culper even got collected in the first place here. Oh, yeah, just pile. Oh, trying to make it through right there. Hard impacts got into David Brunson. Got back down to Justin Wallace. And goodness gracious. It was a heavy crash that took out a lot of cars. And now they're piling into each other in the back even here. Well, we might have to remove Culper from the race here. I don't think that car will be able to... I don't know if this car will be safe to keep on the track. Here, this number 25, pretty destroyed. Oh, and it's going to get into the... Oh, I almost cannot turn this car. Oh, it's going to go back up the racetrack now as well, yeah. Unfortunately, this is going to be the end for Cleo Culper. 2 damage to continue. And meanwhile, this shakes up everything up front. It's a full new list of names and cars and opportunities. A lot of guys applying fast repairs. A lot of these cars single filed out in the back. But either way, it's going to be a 2-lap shootout here. Nathan McLaughlin in the 57 going to bring him into the restart zone. Zayden Cortinas is ahead of him though. Oh, we got a blinker. Someone blinking horrendously up there. Oh, that's Michael Earl. And that just scatters the whole field apart. Austin K. Mitchell going to turn Coulthard around on the restart. Coulthard just not his race. Got him spinning around, but back up front. 2 laps to go. Nathan McLaughlin, Caden Gulo, Just a couple of the cars in contention. Gulo to the inside, looking for an opportunity. Cameron Face in contention as well. Single file up through the first early portions of the field. The second pack has split. Wyatt Blair with damage trying to lead him. That will bring us to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Zayden Cortinas nearly goes around at the front end of Face. And McLaughlin still looking for that first SimStock win, but so is Caden Gulo. Practically everyone up here at the front of the field. Trouble in the back. Oh, and Cortinas gets turned by Mazalewski. Up in the outside wall. They pile in the back. Now it comes down to 3 at the front of the field. Gulo's going to have to make a move to the outside here. He can generate a run. He's just going to push McLaughlin. Nathan McLaughlin out of turn 4. Caden Gulo not even going to make a move. Oh, Cameron Face to the inside. Who wins? Nathan McLaughlin is going to win this race. Cameron Face all the way down low. It is not going to be enough. Nathan McLaughlin victorious for the first time in SimStock. Oh, there, the whole field is just piled up. Look at this, car's 20 seconds back. Just a messy race. Nathan McLaughlin going to win here. Got to make that a rule that you can't cut the grass. That is, it's not written, but it is not allowed. It would have counted if it happened, but after that it would have been no longer a rule. Smart thinking. Well, McLaughlin did it to Face in Asphalt Media one time, so almost repaying the favor. But Nathan McLaughlin going to get his first win. Caden Gulo got to make a move. I mean, if he makes a move to the outside, he is going to have a run for sure. It's how it is here, and he just pushed McLaughlin to the win. Just not experienced in those positions potentially. And Nathan McLaughlin going to burn it down. Excuse me, Nathan McLaughlin burns it down to the number 57. Oh, let me speak. In the 57, Nathan McLaughlin, first time winner in SimStock. Finally able to get it done. Wow. What even happened here? It was just an oddly spread out start. I don't think Blair had damage, and that's ultimately what. Right there, yeah, Chase Mazalewski turns the 12, takes these guys out of contention. They all just wreck in the back there, and everyone kind of piles in here. Take a look right there, Cannon Vaughn. Will Weezy might have been able to make it through for a solid result. Oh my goodness, oh man. What a just destructive crash again. Wow, this was hard. Watch everyone pile in here. Oh, man. Michael Good. Brunson. Juan Goncalves unable to make it through. Brunson upside down somehow here. Oh, right there. Wow, just a messy race. Cars Matt Reek trying to make his way through the melee. And somehow Cole Trudeau, who ended up getting turned by Austin K. Mitchell at the start, he finishes 7th. And watch Cameron Face here. There's almost hope for Cameron Face, but right there was not enough. It was innovative thinking for sure, but just was not enough, and we go road course racing for the first time next. And with this, we will talk to Nathan McLaughlin here in the interviews channel. So let's see if we can get a word here. And Michael Earl, he blinked out, and that really messed up a lot of the start for everyone. Everyone was very confused on where to go at that point. Let's see if we can get McLaughlin in the booth. So let's see if we can talk to McLaughlin here. Nathan McLaughlin, first time SimStock winner. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. It looks like they're ran up front all race, was able to be in front of the chaos for the majority of the factors and features of that race. And then there at the end, Caden Gulo just never really made a move. He just kind of pushed you right to the line pretty much. I thought he could have gone to the outside, but he didn't. And it ultimately ended up being pretty simple. Even Cameron Face trying to cut the whole grass and almost get you there if you didn't notice that. But you were able to finally hang on, and all the times you've been screwed out of potential wins, finally able to get it done. How does it feel?
Pretty good. I thought I had race 1 in the bag. I got into the lead into 3, and they just got a big run on me, and I wasn't going to try to block it. Oh, we had all wrecked. But yeah, whoever was in second there, they were committed to trying to get to the bottom, so I just held it to the line. And then if it were me in second, I would have went to the top. The run's way better off the corner, and when I went into 3 and he was still behind me, I knew it was lights out, and we were going to pick up our first win.
All right, well, Nathan McLaughlin, it's an honor, and it's great to have you racing in the SimStock Series. Got one more race on the night. We will see you then, if you're doing it.
Yes, sir. Yep, should be there.
All right, Nathan McLaughlin. That was Nathan McLaughlin right there. Me and him kind of had our own battle ourselves there last night in Asphalt Media. He was not happy. Kind of adored him a little. It turned 3. I don't know. I thought it was fair. I thought it was what I had to do, but I don't know. It was a classic Cmejla method of winning. Basically, that's the bottom line. But either way, we're gonna go road course racing for the first time ever here. Lime Rock Park. Well, shoot. Let's see what happens here. All right, SimStock Live. Got server details, launch race, admins, time limit. Shoot. Yeah, it's going to be another 2-hour session here, looks like. Going to do 15 laps. 2 laps of qualifying. But we are going to give them 5 minutes only still. I know it's a road course, but these guys are going to have to be quick. Cars got mini stock. Let's see if we can find the road set here. Is there a Lime Rock set specifically? There is not, it looks like. So we will have to do the road setup. And onto the track. Lime Rock Park Classic. And that is the version without chicanes for the most speed possible. Track options. We will allow 30 people in here. I take that back. We're doing yeah, we'll do 30. No start zone, so we'll have to make that clear. Drivers must go on the green. Time of day going to be afternoon. Weather clear. Race options, any license. Opponents, and with that we will buy this session. Another race of action. Lime Rock Park Classic Circuit going to be going up here. See if we can bring our race 1 winner into the voice chat here. Mateo Mitchell, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mateo Mitchell, we were not able to interview you after race 1 because I did not know your Discord name, but now we have that sorted out. So this is basically the race 1 interview, man. Race 1, we're able to get a big run there in the final corners, and ultimately everyone was just kind of dead even. You were able to hang on. How did it feel to get your first win in your first ever start?
Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I had a fast car that whole race, being able to stay up there. I didn't think I was going to be able to in the beginning. I went into turn 3, final lap. Tried holding it around the outside. I thought I was gonna get freight trained, and then looked like someone got to the inside, turn 4, and made me get the run going off. So, yeah, getting that first win is definitely something special.
All right, man. Well, if you're going to do our first ever road course race, potentially an opportunity. Charlotte, unfortunately, not as successful for you, but you were up front until you got taken out. Just unfortunate there, but we will see what ends up happening for the rest of your career. It looks like a promising career ahead of you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Man, you just love to see new names like that, professional racers like that. You know, great names, great people. Here in SimStock, that's what we like to see right there. Last race of the night. Ended up being tough. Let's see. Brad Cmejla ended up finishing 23rd, so tough deal for him. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he took a fast repair for his first spin. Maybe he accidentally had it on, but either way, he did, and that ultimately was not a good decision. Oh. Wow. Unbelievable stuff here. Man, it's just... I'm looking here right now for anyone who is wondering here. As a former Roblox player myself, Bubblegum Simulator was a top-tier game, and apparently they're making a sequel. And it just doesn't make sense. They're calling it Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. Like, what the hell is even that? Just call it Bubblegum Sim 2. Like, I mean, you gotta... I know that's generic, but that is just what it should be. Either way, we will be investing back into this game. Last play, like 2021. And this will be a legendary opportunity for content there on the Roblox side. So we can get back into what that's released. But either way, I've never... As we get back to the iRacing side, we got a hell of a show coming here. Lime Rock Park, almost to be described as like a super speedway road course in a sense. These cars are slipping and sliding around here. Looks like potentially having some problems here. Blinking out, everyone's blinking out. That's not a good situation. That's a problem on my end, not anyone else's. Yeah, this is a tough track. Personally, I've done hundreds of races here. Formula V, Dominator, former track champion back in 2022, 2023, Formula V track champion here in the Formula V Rookie Series at Lime Rock Park in iRacing. I'm right now setting up these camera angles so we can get the best show possible here. So we can get familiar with what we got going. And either way, this race, it will feature plenty of new names. We're letting all 30 cars in. This will be an absolute die-up. Oh, wow, this is going to be filled. This is going to fill up, too. It's going to be an absolutely Roxanne Annunziata. I wonder if there's relation to Thomas Annunziata right there. We've never had any real-life racers race yet here when it comes to this series, so I don't know, maybe we should have passion protected this one. This one's there's all sorts of names coming in that we've never heard before. I'm gonna have quite the night updating the stat sheet tonight. Trying to get the camera angle set up, then we'll show you the action on the speedway. We got regulars like David Brunson in the session. Ultimately, we're just gonna have to just see who's all in contention here. Who are the road course specialists? And oh my gosh, these cars are everywhere, spinning, sliding. Seems like no one has a good feel of the track so far. Cameron Face is right now fastest. Only 3 drivers were able to set a lap time. Boy, and oh man. You You know, there's a really big uphill section. These cars bottom out so bad. They just hit real tight too. Looks like a tough deal to drive. Either way, it looks like our camera angles look to be set here. That is the bottom line. With that, we will be able to get some of these overlays on now, potentially. There we go. Got 20 people watching. We had 25 at one point. So a very successful stream once again here in our return. Turn the cars down a little here, and let's show what the timing boards are looking like here. Gonna make sure everyone gets an opportunity, and we got all sorts of new names. Chase Montzelewski, not a new name, but in a new scheme. Cannon Vaughn is back. All these guys we're familiar with that we're looking at. Here's, bruh, this last name is even harder to pronounce than mine. Jason. Yeah, I don't even know if I can even try this. Jason Geishovsky. That's how I'm going to say it. I'm not going to pronounce the W. This might be one of them names that's like, can't pronounce the W. See that right there? See how them cars are going in and out? That is my problem. That's not theirs. Here's Roxanne Annunziata, potentially related to Thomas Annunziata, who is a real-life NASCAR driver. Cameron Face is fastest by significant numbers. I'm telling you. By significant numbers, fastest on the board. And right there, they all blink out. Here's Justin Connor in the 97 car. I wonder if we should reset our overlays here. And try and see if that, but it looks like every time they cross the start finish line, it blinks out. Extremely annoying, but just gonna have to deal with it for this one. Oh. Alright, good. Probably had some troubles. So we got cars around here. And this is pretty much a full field of cars, so I don't see any new names. Everyone here has raced before. Aiden Arvalo did the last one. George Carafiti is able to make it home from the Minecraft movie in time to be able to race number 3 on his birthday. Mateo Mitchell back in the 12. Fun talking to him there. Potentially a new regular. John Kelly is back. I believe this guy has raced before. I don't even think he's in the Discord. Makai da Silva, I think on the, what team? Lightning Fast Esports, I think. Joining that stable. One of their new drivers making a debut with that name, foreign name, could be a road rainer. 54, Michael Earl. Got the 17 of Andrew Colvin. 25 of Aaron Birchfield making his debut. Austin K. Mitchell. Will Weezy. Larkin Boyer is back. And this is going to be a diabolical couple first laps. I don't even know how we're going to throw cautions here. Not really sure how we're going to throw cautions in this race. A new look, Joey Brewer. Owner of Joey B's Wraps from Madison, North Carolina. Maybe this guy's raced before with us. Name seems familiar. Either way, Alvin Tucker making his debut. Jason Geishovsky. Got him spinning here. And this is going to be tough. I don't know how we're going to throw cautions. We will not be throwing cautions for spins. I guess we're doing NR Night style cautions here. Asphalt Media kind of doesn't really have a caution system either on road courses. Levi Lipe is back. Justin Connor, a pretty good road course racer. But Cameron Face is just lighting up the field here. A full second faster than every single car. Look at these, how sideways and loose in these corners these cars are. They all blink right there at that same portion. Not sure why. 4 minutes left in practice. We're going to run this out. We need these guys need to get familiar before qualifying. Number 30, Alvin Tucker. I think we're definitely going to have some trolls in this one. Some of these new names. This is like 13th week Street Stock Madness here. That's what this is pretty much. Putting this many cars on a racetrack. I don't know, maybe we should have limited it to 20, but we do have 30, and we will have 30 for the race. Typically, Friday night's our last race of the week. We always wrap it up with something different, like short track racing, or in this case, road course racing. We're always going to do a road course that's like fun and short. A road course that has a lot of speed, a lot of elements. I don't even know how big the draft is here. But either way, see the 6 of Makai da Silva cook the corner here. In the Discord, one of the new drivers. Wyatt Blair around. Keith Ingram going to get collected. And so far, Austin Mitchell is slowly gaining. But either way, so far, it is just, everyone's pretty tight in lap times too when you look at it. Got some cars 20 seconds off the pace, like Cannon Vaughn, for an example. 20 seconds off the pace here. And as you see, he just keeps spinning around, unable to really get control of the car. John Kelly keeps spinning out. Roxanne Annunziata. And a big pile up back here. Cameron Face. Multiple cars piling in. David Brunson in the 5. Chase Mazalewski told me that Cortinas might end up upside down this race if he's in it. And I don't think he is. So, won't be a problem there. In a damn, I don't know what, like a Camaro mini stock right here. These guys getting these templates. This is what I need. Oh, look at every corner these guys are slipping out of turn 4. Look at George slipping inside. He's not going to save this one. This is going to spin. Hard contact with the inside wall. These things look easy to drive, but they are a challenge. Michael Earl in the 54, and with this, we will be back Monday night, potentially, for more SimStock action. Could be a possibility there. Additionally, Tuesday we got work. Wednesday we got Valley. Thursday Rip Valley, so then we'll be back Friday, unless, maybe not. But might have things going on Friday night, you know, it's Friday night. Gotta get out, you know. I don't know. We're probably gonna have like 3 to 5 races every week now from now on. You know, we really pushed it here. We did all the races in the first 3 weeks of SimStock to try to build a community, and we did just that. Look at Michael Earl. I never heard of this guy before SimStock. Now he's a regular. He races all he can. There's other names like Justin Wallace, Mateo Mitchell, David Brunson, Caden Gould. These names I've never heard of who come in here now are regulars, you know, and they will race the tracks they have anytime when they're able to, and that's what we need. We just need just like 10 to 15 guys who could do every race, and that's what we have now. So that's kind of why we really pushed it. With that comes a little bit of a burnout, you know. You make all the thumbnails, you update all the stats, you release all the content. We will not be doing the I was also to build community, the every crash videos, all caution causing crashes videos we released for like what, 15 videos in a row. That's just crazy. That was all to get random people to watch, click on it, and join in from YouTube recommendations page. I think it probably worked for a couple members. But from now on, we're not going to be able to do that. I just don't have the time to do all that, and don't have the willingness and motivation to do all that. But the thumbnails, you know, probably the thumbnails will be a lot simpler. We're just trying to make this as little of a stress thing for me as possible, so we can just really have fun with it instead of getting burned out. But that's kind of what was happening, you know. But plus, busy all week. My birthday this week. Look at these cars slide out of that hill section. That is pretty cool. We'll definitely see cars around. But either way, it's gonna be time for qualifying now. Qualification's ready to begin. Cameron Face ends up pacing the field half a second faster than everyone. Some guys are 2 seconds off. Cameron Face, not a road racer really, but looks like with the mini stocks, he's got it down. It'll be a 5-minute qualifying session where we got 1 minute lap time, so these cars will have to get going right away if they want to set any laps. Looks like another full field of cars potentially here. Probably going to be pretty relaxed on the cautions unless we get like track blockers, cars upside down, like naturally. Can't have cars piling into a wall by themselves and flipping. That's not going to be a caution. Wyatt Blair Wow, I think he ended up finishing. Oh, he got turned on the last lap. But upside down there under pacing last race. He ends up finishing solidly. Look at him. Oh, man. Oh, just watch these cars go through. Watch. Oh, every car is sideways. We changed the camera angle. They're all around. Oh, John Kelly. And see, they don't have a setup for these cars specifically. They don't have a setup specifically for these cars at Lime Rock. So we have to do the road setup. So that hill part is not really configured properly. And remember, if these cars overshoot to the point where they hit the grass, their lap will not count, or if they spin. So this is really, let's ride with our fastest in practice driver, Cameron Faves. Let's listen and see what he's doing. Boy, this would be fun to race. I would dominate as a Lime Rock Park pro myself, not to brag. Yeah, Cameron's got this down. He's doing exactly. Oh, right here, watch. Oh, listen to that. I don't know if you could really hear it, but I mean, you could just hear the whole engine kind of just stops functioning there. And that once the car, all tires are off the ground practically for a split second there. All grip is lost. He's running this corner exactly how I would. Look at that wheel movement. Can't really see it too good, but he is aggressively moving that wheel hard. And he comes to his white flag lap now. And he is 8/10 faster than the second place car. And Keith Ingram only half a second off here. And this is when everyone locks in here. Aiden Arvalo, he got off the racetrack. He was second in practice. And in his first lap, I believe he ends up going off course. So none of his laps count there. Except on this one, if he can just hang on. Here's Alvin Tucker in the 30. Andrew Colvin and Chase Monzalewski in the pits. Couple guys in the pits. Meanwhile, a couple cars on the racetrack. And Roxanne Annunziata to the top of the boards here in the number 23 car. Let me do some research here, see what's going on here. Holy frickin' crap. Wow, this is pretty cool. This is pretty damn cool. I don't know, this is kind of confusing to me still. This is kind of confusing to me. So we got Thomas Annunziata. He has an iRacing page. But Roxanne Annunziata is rookie in all classes and just joined, it says 2 months ago, also in New Jersey. This might be Thomas Annunziata. We might have Thomas Annunziata under, I believe, his mother's name. I did some research, and I believe his mother is Roxanne Annunziata. So I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this here. $17 cars making time. Well, unbelievable right here. This might be Thomas Annunziata. Did some research and might be his mother, under his mother's name, but the account being so new and being rookie in all licenses, just could be Thomas on an alt account. We might have our first real-life NASCAR driver in the race, and he is pacing the field. I don't know here. This is cool either way. All right, I am going to explain the rules to some of these new fellas.
If that is Thomas, bro, it's insane. He took my recommendation on Instagram.
I think it might be Thomas Annunziata.
And is she hot?
All right, well, elite quality of a field here tonight, guys. We got SimStock races. It's the last race of the night. We had mini stocks at Charlotte and Michigan, action-packed races. We go to road course racing for the first time in history here in the SimStock series. This race will be live broadcasted on the MC Motorsports YouTube channel. You can tune in, watch the broadcast live there. And additionally, cautions this race. We will have cautions, but I don't really know the frequently. We might have a competition caution if it gets too spread out, but otherwise, track blockers, you know, bad wrecks could potentially be wrecks or cautions as well. Under caution, you can get laps back at any time. Just make sure you don't hit any lead lap cars. We will clear the black flags on every restart. No jumping the restart excessively. And control car, you must launch. Every restart, the control car must launch. Since there's no restart zone, you must launch on the green lights. When the green lights display, that is when you will launch. And it looks like Thomas Annunziata has left. So this is heartbreaking, to be honest here. This is gonna be our big break as a series right here, fellas. Unfortunately, not gonna happen today. Either way, that is gonna move the control car to be Justin Con. I don't even know anymore. All right, okay. Cameron faces the control car here. It doesn't matter. You're going on green every restart. Every restart, you're going on green if you're the lead car. Cameron, you guys still have to stay in the left lane, unfortunately, unless Justin Connor is willing to go to the outside. So just all the cars on the inside fill up. But yeah, apparently, yeah. So just go on the light when the lights are green on every restart, or you will be penalized. But yeah, guys, it's our first ever road course race. We don't know what it's going to be like. It looks like a handful. 15 laps. We'll see what happens. Live on MC Motorsports YouTube. We'll see what goes down.
Can we do walking plan?
Probably not for a while because we're looking to do just free tracks.
Well, you did Michigan and Atlanta.
You may have heard it. You may have heard me say. You may have heard the news, and it was Thomas Annunziata, turns out. But he left. He left the session. So, unfortunately, technically, we don't have a real NASCAR driver racing here. They're already wrecking in the back. It's time to get underway here. Here we go. A brand new animal here. Racing from Liebrock Park. Green flag is in the air. We are underway. Oh, and already they're going to be 3 and 4 wide entering turn 1. Oh, everyone through the track. Everyone overshooting. We got them spinning. We got them crashing. Cars all throughout the field piling in. But so far, everyone makes it through. We got more cars around up at the front. Wyatt Blair going around. David Brunson, Austin K. Mitchell going to come back up the racetrack in front of multiple cars. And Cameron Face with a sizable lead over Michael Good. They're still piling up, and the caution's going to wave. The caution is going to wave. Everyone wrecking on the start, and it's going to be on a quick caution flag. How about Alvin Tucker starting from the pits? A smart strategy. Let's take a look at what happened here. Into turn 1 they go, and everyone just overshoots the corner. Yeah, look. Everyone goes around here. Keith Ingram goes wide of just pure chaos here. Mateo Mitchell, Levi Light, Matt Reek up in the air. George Karafides plows right into the 12. Caden Gulo nowhere to go. Makai Da Silva nowhere to go as well. And we kept it green here. It just got way worse. Up front, they were wrecking in third. These cars made it through. Aiden Arvalo, Austin Mitchell. And it still wasn't over yet. They were still piling into each other. Austin Mitchell, Will Weezy, Keith Ingram, Larkin Boyer. Oh, man, everyone involved here. Still got cars piling into cars. a chaotic start. Justin Wallace already in the pits. And we will go 1 to green next time by. Well, at least Cameron Face and Michael Good were able to hang on to it, but otherwise it was chaotic. And the guys, I mean, we're not going to throw cautions every time for that. We just needed a solidifier to start here, you know what I mean? Got Wyatt Blair passing everyone here. Potentially getting some positions back. We threw the caution at a vulnerable time for a majority of the field, but really that's exactly how I expected that first quarter to go too. And it will be 1 to green this time here. So already pure chaos here off the start. And 1 to green, just like that. Oh, and our overlays are having a problem. For some reason, it's scoring Will Weezy as the race leader. I don't know why that is. That is not true. Hopefully that updates when we come around next time. But either way, there it goes. Fixed it up right there. Cameron Face will have to launch on the green. That's kind of the problem here. Got to be some really compacted restarts. All right, I'm gonna. No, we can't have this. We can't have this. We're making changes. We're making changes. Breaking news, everyone! We are changing the restart policies. We will be doing, instead of cars going on the green, the leader, the control car in this restart, Cameron Face, will be able to launch, and this is for all restarts, at any time after the pace car turns into the pits. That is, at any time after that point, you can go. So you can go anytime the pace car begins turning into the pits. So we need things to be a little more spread out here, turns out. So that is how it will be. So you're able to go at any time. Let's get it underway. So we just explained the brand new policies here. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. Cameron can now go at any point here. He is in control. And there we go. That's going to spread this field out just a little bit more. Look at that. Now these cars aren't all over each other. Oh, they're still going to the inside of each other into the corners. Do they make it through? They're 4 wide for second. They're making contact. We got them spinning. Larkin Boyer, Caden Gulo. Oh, and they're 3 wide. Mateo Mitchell. Oh, Cameron Face messed up. Turn 2. Matt Reek goes for a spin. And now the pack is all side by side. Oh, trouble. Around goes Brunson in front of the field. He blinks out. He's going to be out. He's going to be off. He was blinking too. Levi Light goes for a spin. Now watch this. This is what I'm really excited for. Oh, we got him piling up Makai Da Silva around in the back. But watch this. How do these cars navigate? Oh, there goes Blair. There goes others. John Kelly, Will Weezy, Levi Light around hard. John Kelly spins. Multiple other cars try to take evasive action to avoid, but everyone's able to hang on. We stay green. Cameron Face now with a commanding lead in the number 85 car. Down the front stretch they go. And into turn 1 goes Cannon Vaughn. He's going to get into Chase Modzalewski. Puts Chase in the grass and himself. And that's going to move Mateo Mitchell up. Oh, right into Justin Connor. That's going to do some big-time damage to the number 97 car. But everyone else trying to make their way through as Cameron Face continues to pull away. Blinking out, everyone in the field blinking out just a little. Meanwhile, everyone trying to progress their way through. Oh, we got the 5 of Brunson around once again. What a tough deal of events. This 5 car can't seem to be able to make. Oh, we got Will Weezy, and we got the number 01 of Keith Ingram around. There is action everywhere we look. Austin K. Mitchell, George Carafides contact. These guys trying to get their selves collected. It is hard to watch all the action that's taking place as we just look through the field. Oh, Michael Good! Trouble for the 24. Was running pretty solidly. And now it's up to Aravalo to try to catch up to Cameron Face, who has been dominant. Both these two were the fastest in practice. Even Mateo Mitchell might be able to bring up a run for the money. Michael Earl overcooks the corner. Caden Gulo's going to get in the grass. Oh, Matt Reek, who's worked his way back up to 9th, is going to give that to Wyatt Blair. Oh! Right into Blair. Keith Ingram off as well. Wyatt Blair going to come back on the racetrack, but we stay green. Oh, and now Ingram contact with Wyatt Blair. All sorts of action throughout the pack. Still got him making contact. David Brunson, Wyatt Blair. Watching all the elements of the field. Oh, and John Kelly in the 35. He has got big time damage. And Aravalo trying to catch up to Cameron Face, but this lap car could be in the way here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, watch out. Oh, we got him wrecking in front of the leader. Oh, Cameron Face gets turned. Oh, and everyone's going to be able to collect themselves, it looks like, at the front of the pack. And that's going to bring out the caution flag. Around they go. Ah. And for John Kelly, it's going to be removed from the race. And then it's going to bring out a caution flag. The leader gets taken out. I know they recovered, but that is going to still bring out the caution flag. And Cameron Face is going to lose the lead. That's just his luck. Almost had it avoided. He's lucky that wasn't worse damage right there. That could have been some terminal suspension damage. Oh! Michael Good. Oh! Caden Gulo. Car's off. Under the yellow flag conditions. Going to take a little bit to get these cars all caught up here. Oh, trouble. Cannon Vaughn. Wyatt Blair. Oh! Oh! We got him crashing on the pace laps. Oh! David Brunson not happy with Cannon Vaughn either. There is beef all throughout the field. Everyone trying to get themselves situated here. Larkin Boyer, he's been around. And Aiden Arvalo now is in control of the race. This could be huge. Michael Earl off course on the damn caution laps. And all these guys are pretty much running full pace laps to try to catch up to this field. We'll get the 1 degree next time by. Let's see what happened to Cameron Face. He was leading. Everything was going good. And the 35 had wheel damage. Spins around, and right here, he's like stuck in the middle. Nowhere to go. Cameron Face. Oh, what an avoidance, though. Oh. Yep, just gets clipped. And he does a 360, an impressive save. Aiden Arvalo. Oh! Splits the middle. Mateo Mitchell has to avoid as well. And the caution really ends up waving for the number 35 machine, so we could get him off the racetrack. So just a tough deal of events here. George Karafides currently 18th. See if these guys pit or not. They should all be good on fuel and tires. And this will be the 1 to green. Still got a majority of the field here. And it's off the pace. It'll be a 6-lap shootout. This could go green to the end. What the heck is going on back here? These guys are pretty far behind still. Everyone just trying to catch back up, it looks like. Got him off. Austin Mitchell off the track. Matt Reek. It is 1 to green, so these fellas might not be able to get the repairs that they want. But we need laps. Larkin Boyer a lap down here in the number 7. Or so it is scoring them. Let's watch here, see how he gets. Whoa! Got wave around the pace car. Oh! 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 Oh, hell no! Brutal efforts from Larkin Boyer getting laps back, but hey, it's able to work. Cannon Vaughn able to get laps back as well. These guys could be lap traffic when it comes to later portions. Oh! Oh, no way they're going to be beefing here. Well, either way, Aiden Arvalo, Mateo Mitchell heads up driving, not to get just taken out right there. Larkin Boyer nearly takes out the leaders right there. Here we go. Going to be a 6-lap shootout. What is turn 1 going to be like? Arvalo, he can launch at any time now. Does he know that, though? How long will he wait? Well, he's going to wait all the way to the green lights, I think, here. He does. All the way to the green lights, I think, here. And this is going to, actually, this is going to a pretty solid jump. Oh, here we go again into turn 1. Cameron Face slots in third. Meanwhile, back here, everyone cooking the corners, but now with multiple laps of experience, everyone's able to stay composed, and we now have the best field we've had yet. Oh, Levi Lipe and Chase Monzalewski and David Brunson again. Spinning out. Oh, we got him up in the air. George Carafides. That's Alvin Tucker, who had a good strike. Oh, more around. Makai De Silva, Keith Ingram back up front. We got a battle for the lead. And that's all that matters. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. Cameron Face wants redemption. Oh, Justin Connor sideways. Does everyone make it through this uphill section? This is so cool. Every single car is slipping and sliding here. Austin Mitchell nearly completely goes around, but everyone this time able to make it through. Oh, we got some lap traffic up ahead. Nope, never mind. Oh, Justin Connor's actually gotten by Mateo Mitchell. Oh, at this point, you got it. One of these guys has to let each other go. You cannot battle here. You're going to lose the leaders. Boy, Cameron Face, talk about getting robbed. He now is going to have to get that speed back to catch up to Aiden Arevalo here. But this could go green very well to the end of this race here. This very well could go green. This is a great battle right here. Unless something happens to one of these top competitors, then we're going to throw a caution. Or something has to happen to these top competitors. And look at the distances, 0.8. Look at the intervals, 0.8 for Cameron Face. Oh, you got to watch it right there. You got to watch it. That is a sketchy part of the track. And if you just overstep your limits just a little bit, as Will Weezy looks to the inside here, you will have problems, and you will spin there on that. Oh, Mateo Mitchell! Up the track and sideways. Here comes Justin Connor to the inside. Mateo Mitchell right there. Mistakes end up being made, and now Cameron Face slowly reeling in, and we got lap traffic in the way. It's the number 13 of Larkin Boyer, who we just got waved around the pace car, and he's now going to have to get out of the way. We'll see what happens here. Oh, we got a spin. It's Cannon Vaughn around in front of the field. He's going to let everyone by, it looks like. And Larkin Boyer, this is going to get interesting. He lets him by. Smart etiquette. Great race etiquette from Larkin Boyer right there. Oh, but he's got still third he's got to let by here. Oh, great battle for third right here between Mateo Mitchell and Justin Connor. Got Larkin Boyer indecisive about the lanes. And still, oh, Cameron Face! Completely sideways. Oh, we got him wrecking the lap car into Mateo Mitchell. Everyone's able to save it. We stay green. Austin Mitchell damaged and out of the race. Where's the leaders? Where are the leaders? Bad camera work. Bad, what is it? NASCAR and Fox here. 0.7 again. I think he gained 1/10 that last lap. 3 laps to go. This is intense racing. Michael Good ends up in the pits. Oh, the 20 goes up the track. Cameron Face masters that corner right here. Able to make some solid gains, I think, here. Boy, the pressure's on if you're Arevalo. The pressure's on for everyone here. You got to be perfect here if you're both these drivers. Cameron, you want to catch up. Arevalo, you want to stay in front. And there's really not a lot of opportunities just to full send someone in like the final corner type situation. It's just chaos. Can Cameron get through here cleanly this time? He does, right there. Finally, he's able to get a good corner right there. Not fully sideways, not fully wad out. Oh, I think Arevalo might have overcooked the corner. Yes, he did. Cameron Face now gains 2/10 this last lap. Oh, he's up the track again. Cameron Face with a much better line. That lap, 2/10, and it will be 3/10 gained. That lap, he will get there. There will be a battle. There will be a fight. Side by side, you see the tire smoke. Locking it up goes Aiden Arevalo. Oh, way up the track in turn 2. And that's going to put Cameron Face right on that back end. Oh, I don't know, did Arevalo cook his tires or something here? He is starting to miss all the corners. Or are the lights just getting too bright? Is the pressure too much? Oh, he stretches the lead back out to 0.45. This is how it was right at the start-finish line. Mateo Mitchell will be in third if these two wreck each other. That's important to note. Oh, Cameron Face fully sideways once again. This is going to be coming to the white flag next time by. Looks like it'll be the last lap next time by at Lime Rock Park, and we got a classic finish on the hands. Oh, the 20 up the track. 1 lap to go. It'll be, block it for his life. That's a big block right there. They're going to be side by side. White flag in the air from Lime Rock Park. It's Aiden Arevalo versus Cameron Face, both looking for their first SimStock win. How much roughing up does Cameron do? Oh, lap traffic. You got Alvin Tucker. Whoa, our game's being played here. Oh, to the inside. Muscling his way through. Oh, Cameron forced a lift way off, and that might seal the deal. Oh, my goodness. That might seal the deal. Oh, he's too far back, I think, now. Aiden Arevalo. Cameron Face completely sideways here. I don't know. Is there going to be any opportunities? Oh, I don't think there's going to be any opportunities for him here. Cameron Face trying to do all he can. Oh, they're wrecking at the front. Oh, Michael Good. Others. Lap cars in the way. But Aiden Arevalo out of turn number 4, or whatever it is going to get the win at Lime Rock Park. Aiden Arevalo in a duel with Cameron Face, able to get the win. Cameron Face probably not happy. It looked like it was, he just kind of put him up the racetrack. Oh, and burned it down right in front of him. Oh, and Cameron Face just robbed the lap car. Oh, man. Oh, horrendous contact after the race. Aiden Arevalo victorious here in the SimStock Series. How about that? Let's take a look at the... What the heck was this? Wow, this was all sorts of chaos in the back here. Oh, there's some beef, it looks like, between Wyatt Blair, Austin Mitchell, and then right here, wrecking up here, Matt Reek and Michael Good. And Canavon piles in, and oh, what a nightmare to see as a leader right there. That's... Cameron Face probably thought he had an opportunity right there. And let's see what took place, though. This got real physical. Right here. This is the moment here that really got Cameron to the inside. And right here, there was some contact. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what happened there. It's kind of a tough deal. I don't know what happened. Watch this from a different angle here. Oh, right there. Gets into Cameron Face. I think just, if he didn't, he was going to be off a little bit of a side swipe right there. It's kind of like what I did to Nathan McLaughlin to secure that win last night in Las Vegas, the Rebel Valley Sim Club. Pretty dirty move, but I don't know if there was really intent. Yeah, I think that could have been accidental. You're trying to get a better entry to the corner. Wow, I don't even know. Like, it just kind of seemed odd. See, right, listen to the car here. It's like he gets hit and just can't turn. I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like still would have been able to turn at that point. I don't know if he was trying to lift, let him by and try to cross him up, but I don't know. We'll have to see what Cameron has to say about it. I don't know if Aiden's in the Discord, but this, I believe, was his second start, and he is able to get the job done. So let's see if we're able to talk to him. Oh, we got him beefing. We got him beefing. We got beef in here in the Discord chat. I don't know, Michael Earl mad at Cameron Face now. It is. These races, Friday, last race, they bring out the best of people. But yeah, Cameron said that, he got to me and then the only way he could win was just to door me. And that seems to be his perspective. So looks like that door just got him too far up and just at a bad angle of steering, and that's ultimately what took place. Aiden Arevalo, though, wins the race here at Lime Rock Park, the inaugural short track race here. Well, it was cool to have Thomas Annunziata. It was confirmed, and it was him. But on his, I don't know, he kind of worded it weird. On like a friend's burner, even though it's like under his mom's name. I don't know, it was kind of weird. So it was cool to have a NASCAR driver in the session. He qualified on the pole, but ultimately Cameron Face is credited with the pole because he left before the race started. Aiden Arevalo, victorious here. Oh, shoot, he is in here. Oh, shoot, he is. Aiden Arevalo, you got a copy.
A Revelo. Yes, I do.
All right, there we go. We appreciate the last name production. Arevalo. Aiden Arevalo. All right, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I
Yeah.
apologize for that, but I don't know. It looks like had a lap car right there take out Cameron Face. We're talking early on. It brought out the caution flag, and that put you in control. And at that point, you were able to stay away. But
yeah.
then Cameron kind of was able to reel you back in, then some door bait and some contact, but you were ultimately able to get it done. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good doing this in my second start. I mean, I've been here since the beginning, but I just haven't raced. But yeah, it feels pretty good to get a win, especially at a good track I'm good at.
All right, so the contact with Cameron Face there, we look at the Discord chats. He's not happy about it. What's your personal take on that situation?
My personal take, I didn't touch him going into that corner where he just ran wide. He kind of just like locked up, and I don't know. In my opinion, that was just kind of a skill issue.
All right, well there's the answer, and I do see where you're coming from here, because it definitely seemed like you were just trying to get a better entry into that corner. Because that's what you do on a road course. Got to get a little better apex, and that's what you did. When you did that, I believe there was a small amount of contact, just a tiny little amount.
Yeah.
But it was very small.
My rear end kind of slid out a little bit. That's what you do in I do racing in real life, so you gotta squeeze your opponent as much as you can to get a good entry.
Yeah, that's just hard racing for the win. That's what you got to do. I mean, last night I was just doing a hosted race. I ended up entering the corner. It was an oval track, but I ended up entering the corner. I was on the inside. He was side by side with me on the outside, and he kept beating me to the line. So I had to do something. So on turn 3, I just waited to enter the corner a little. He just ran right into my door. So
and hey. Rubbin's racing. Rubbin's racing.
That's right. Took advantage of opportunities, and Aiden Arevalo, right? Arevalo?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, good. Aiden Arevalo able to get his first career SimStock win. We appreciate you having it tonight, and we will see what happens next week for him. Well, that sucks to botch the last name all race, but unfortunately we live and we learn. And the number 20 burns it down. Well, good to hear from him there. And yep, that's kind of what I said. I said, I don't think that was intentional, that door. I think he was just trying to race the line, and that's ultimately what happened. And I could tell right there because he thought he didn't even touch him. So that just goes to show right there. Unfortunately, Cameron Face, though, it's been a tough week for him. As an MC Motorsports driver and Rebel Valley Sim Club, he came close to winning, got screwed out on numerous opportunities. So hopefully, still did a great job all week. But hopefully that win does come soon, whether it be in SimStock or in other series next week. We'll see what happens. We will see you guys. It was an action-packed night of racing action, controversy. Great racing, big crashes, funny moments, but we will be back. I don't know when. Monday or Friday. Maybe both days next week. We will be back for those, so we will see. What ends up going down, we will see you next time. Goodbye.